Blessings, friends. My name is Avery. My divinity into yours. And welcome to Seldom Dreams. It is an honor to have you here today. The field of spiritualism, the spiritual practice. In pop culture today, or at least on the internet today, the way that it is used, it is often conceived that this is a fast way to rise above and beyond all of your problems. That in an instantaneous moment, you can relieve the pressures of your life, the difficulties, the strain, love, money, possessions, friendships, all these things we will often feel inclined to feel. Spiritualism will lead us out of. It actually requires a highly cultivated soul to be able to equip these powers, to be able to apply these powers. That it is funny when people who have not done their personal work flee to things like magic and spirituality, and they think they'll find the comfort, the conveniences, and the ease there. Those are the people who receive 10 times worse their situation. They receive lots of backlash from the universe. They find chaos. They find disturbance, disruption. They find they lack the ability to hold the weight they are asking for. You know, when someone is trained to hold a sword, there goes the balance of being able to hold the object steady, to be able to maneuver it properly. And there also comes a certain level of discipline. And that if you are still your own worst enemy, magic is not for you. If you are finding that you still have mountains to climb every day, magic requires you being at the peace of mind. Magic requires you being able to contribute as an item within the ritual. When you look at, let's say, an altar space, you see all these beautiful, eclectic things in front of you today. And one thing you're going to notice is that you must be the living, breathing part that is giving these things life. That to bring yourself to the ritual prepared, wholesome, you've done your inner work before magic can even begin. Somebody's personal work needs to be highly developed. So be sure to do your work. Doing your work means being at peace with yourself, being at peace with your environment, not being in the strife of why, where, and how. Being at peace with the moment and being able to control the chaos around you. Being able to create stillness. Stillness is extremely important in your ritual. So I encourage everybody who is here. I know of your vibration if you are ready or not. I know before you speak a word, before you send a message. I will do my best to show you the information that will get you forward. But this is a heavy sword to hold. This is a heavy handle to equip. This is not something that comes and just eliminates your problems. It immerses you into your problems. It puts you into the vivid depths of them. It forces you to confront them or face absolute failure. How do I get into this craft? That's a long story for another day. Ultimately, I've been inspired by cause and effect. I have found that there's a cause and effect to spiritual phenomena that often cannot be described by the immediate eye or the immediate perception. That requires involvement, requires immersion. That for me to try to articulate to you the whys and the reasons is above and beyond the point. What you must step into is the conviction of feeling. You must step into the world where you absolutely feel it. And as you feel it, you feel the many limbs that are moving and interchanging the vast variety of parts in front of you. So thank you, Lelani, for asking. Welcome, everybody. Dory, Mary, Lisanne, V. Swiss, Osas, Larry, Angelita, Em, Geraldine, Stefez. Thank you all so much for showing up to join us today. We're going to draw a few cards for the collective. If someone is working to get their cards read, feel free to either use the super chat or to use PayPal at Seldom Dreams. Let's all hang out here if we can, but if you need a backup plan, that's your backup plan. Hang out on YouTube if possible, but if not, we'll read for the collective to start. At the bottom of the deck is the Lust card. Hunger, desire, resilience, and relentlessness. I'm sensing that there's a divine passion conjured within you. The determination to make all things happen much more faster. 3 cards for absolutely everybody. Central theme I see, the Knight of Swords. Agility. Ability to stand up to adversity. When this is the present situation, the central theme, this reflects the person receiving the reading. That means reflects all of you. That there's a desire to move something with intellect. That we often find that our will is not enough. We try to use the knives, the daggers of our mind, trying to carve our way ahead. And I'm sensing that the universe wants to help you to be able to calm your mind, to come to peace, put more faith in the possibility of imagination. That all things are possible when the mind's eye allows it. Trust at this time the universe wants to help to align the perfect qualities to conjure the imagination, to power the conjurations of the mind. See the Queen of Discs standing in one's absolute power and resourcefulness, one's ability to be able to take control of their resources. I'm sensing you're trying to find that if there's a will, there's a way. That in front of you, there are those who are skeptical. They want to see how you put things forward. But however, I'm sensing you're playing this game of juggling knives, trying to test to see if you can get into that current of things. The universe is trying to help guide you to being able to see above and beyond what is immediately in front of you. You feel the stress, you feel the strain of the moment, but you also feel that hunger brewing through you. It's almost as if there is someone who is gatekeeping the test to come. It's almost as if you need to find a much more clever way or have more faith in the process. Don't tell the universe how it has to happen. Just trust that it's going to happen. We're going to pull 1 card from each camp. 1 from the Goetic spirits and 1 from the angelic spirits. Starting with the angelic first. There's a very specific card that has popped up and is demanded to be read. We see that there's the angel Uriel, who is symbolized by the tower in the angel deck. The fire of God. There's disruption, warns of disasters, aids in transformation. That you might feel the urgency, the agency to transform your life at this time, to turn it into a totally different direction. And Uriel's here to help you shift in the right moment at the right time to avoid drastic change. Now I'm going to draw a Goetic card. The card that has desired to make itself known. See the spirit shacks, steals or fetches anything requested, including money and horses. Reveals secret things, brings questionable familiars. Let us speak of the spirit shacks at this time. That we often have wills that extend above and beyond our typical limitations. Desires that go and beyond our typical means. And so this is what I mean when the daggers of our mind, the themes of our mind. I'm sensing that you are working with great imagination to get somewhere. And shacks will help to reveal for you the secrets to help move you towards your dreams and your desires. The secrets that will be revealed to help open up what I'm sensing from the universe is your quick acquisition, quick and seamless transition between certain realities. I'm sensing at this time the universe is going to give you the opportunity at the right place at the right time to be able to move quickly off of the dropping pieces, so to speak, that are put in front of you. That there are many moving pieces, many moving parts, and you're beginning to become much more intertwined, much more in tune with these. Blessings to everybody. If anyone feels they would like to be able to receive a personal reading, feel free to make any super chat donation of any amount. Happy to dive into your cards. Only going to do a max of 3 cards. We'll also do angels and demons for our higher donations. But if you are looking to get your cards read and make a donation, I'll draw a card or two, a few for you. I appreciate everybody who showed up with mind, spirit, all parts of themselves today. This really cool item that we have added to seldomdreams.com. I absolutely love these. These are obsidian hands. These are obsidian hands. Now, obsidian, as you know, has been a frequented theme on this channel. And I have found with these hands, it is so powerful to be able to touch the fingertips when working with a mirror, when working with spirit, when working with energy and entity. Because often those of you who practice spiritualism or practice psychic work, you know the difference between doing something from afar and doing something more in touch. And I have found that this, in collaboration with mirrors, is extremely helpful for touching it. Now, we've also recently added the Athame, which is a great banishing and also, I find, perfect conjuring tool as well, because obsidian helps to show absolutely what needs to be seen and also remove things to their pure perfection. So a beautiful combination of items to help join you on your scrying journey. Alyssa, gods be praised. Thank you kindly. Madison, thank you kindly. Do either of you have a specific question? Otherwise, I'm just going to go ahead and read for you. I'm going to start shuffling for Alyssa. Thank you kindly for the donation. Just I'll read off of the energy. No question required. At the bottom of the deck for you, you have the Four of Swords. The Four of Swords is calling you to release, let go, make room for new blessings. The universe wants to see you stepping into a clean slate without the attachments of the previous code, the previous life, the previous energetic frequency. The universe wants you to be able to step into a breath of fresh air. And your three cards, you start off with the Two of Wands, Dominion, decisiveness, knowing quite clearly and exactly what it is that you want. But the universe has also thrown you the Eight of Swords with the Eight of Wands. Very fast, quick-moving, interchangeable parts. I'm sensing what is really interesting for you at this time is the universe is trying to encourage you, but is also making it difficult. You're finding that you know exactly what you want, but there are things that can't come onto this travel, this journey with you. The universe is asking that you drop some of the excessive luggage that you have carried with you to make room for the amazing opportunities that are coming your way. The Eight of Wands shows that this is going to happen quickly, and the universe needs you to let go quickly of what no longer serves you. There are things you think you can bring with you to the next place, to the next project. You know what you want, but what you don't understand are the things that need to be removed, the things that can't come with you on that journey. Alyssa, it's been an honor to read for you. Up next, we have Madison. Madison says, anything goes. And then we will have Philly. And then we will have Ankita. And then Love Lifts. And then Geraldine. Blessings to all. Gods be praised for your generous support, love, and energetic connection. You are all deeply valued. Welcome, Rabbi. Now, the card that we've drawn first for Madison, we have the Nine of Discs, game, that is backed by the Prince of Swords and the Princess of Cups. So what I am sensing for Madison right off the bat is that you sense a tremendous value about yourself, an opportunity. I'm sensing that you feel really strongly about things and that you feel very strongly about the ability of things to grow, your ability to build more on top of what is already here. And the Prince of Swords shows that you have unique, brilliant ideas. You're planning things. However, I'm sensing where your ideas are at and where other people are at are completely different places. And so I'm sensing there's a little bit of a fantasy energy going on, that your ideas are going to be able to move forward in a desired way. And I'm sensing they can't. But it's about separating imagination from reality. You're with the Prince of Swords, you're being guided by energetic spirits that others cannot see. So I'm sensing you're looking for new ways to use your talent. You're looking for new ways to be able to cultivate your skills. You want to be able to move towards something that speaks to your desires. But I'm sensing there are a lot of intermoving parts that are challenging. And so as you're trying to match all these different camps together, you're finding that you're left with this interesting learn as you go conundrum. It's been an honor to read for you, Madison. Now, up next, we have Philly. Divorce and custody case, how will it go? Just letting you know I'm not a lawyer and we cannot make any legal interpretation, but I can speak of the energy around that process. Three cards have conjured themselves for you, Philly. I see the Eight of Discs, the Five of Cups, and I see the Devil card. I'm seeing that things are going to go the way that ultimately function best. However, you wanted more. You got what was absolutely necessary. Eight of Discs, prudence, but you wanted more. You also have the Devil card. I'm sensing that there's definitely that resentment for systems, for control, for things. I'm sensing that you feel very much intertwined with the devil here, with this situation. You're feeling like what you're getting out of this is good enough, but not what you wanted. So how's it going to go overall? It's going to be frustrating, but not debilitating. I wish there's a better, kinder way of putting this. You're going to get what I'm sensing to be functional, but not necessarily your goal. And there's going to be resentment mixed in with here. However, within the whole scale of things, I'm not sensing this terrible, absolutely unbearable energy that people perhaps sometimes go through in these circumstances. And I hope this is helpful for you, Philly. Up next is Ankita. When my college I applied to, when will your paperwork be approved? When will your application process be approved? So if we're going to be drawing specifically off of time, we're going to see where the cards fall out as far as what zodiacs they correspond to in the Northern Hemisphere. And I'll use that to interpret time accordingly for you, and also whatever intuition spirit has to send as well. Orion Belt, thank you for jumping in. You are deeply appreciated. Okay. So this reading came out actually very nice and crystal clear for you, Ankita. Again, how I read is based off of astrological correspondence. The Princess of Discs is symbolic of the spring in the Northern Hemisphere. So this is symbolic of your April, May, June, that time period. And then we also see the Queen of Wands. This is currently the season that we're in right now. I'm sensing between now and then. Three of Wands virtue, speaking purely of time. That's the middle of Aries season. That's where we'll be, just about jumping into. And then you see the Princess of Discs showing spring. The cards in themselves reflect, yes, this is going to be successful. And I'm sensing that you can expect it, in the next quarter. If I'm pulling up my calendar, you got, say what, 1, 2, I'm looking at 2, maybe 3 months at most. According to the cards, what the cards have to say, that's your timeline. And I hope that was helpful for you. Deeply appreciate all of you here. Now I'm going to read the full lineup of people who are waiting so far. We have Love Lifts, who's up next. Then we have Geraldine. Then we have Rabbi Jummy. Deeply appreciate all of you for tuning in. So for Love Lifts, how do you see my relationship? I won't let those cards speak too soonly for you. How do you see my relationship with my husband and son? Start off, I see the Five of Wands, I see strife, I see fighting, I see conflict. I see the Three of Wands, virtue, I see the Hangman, I see the Prince of Discs. So I'm seeing coming for you right now is there's meditation and reflection that's required. I'm sensing that people see that there's difficulties coming up in what is seen as a long-term journey, an evolution and growth. However, I see the Three of Wands virtue. To put it simply, to put it bluntly, love lifts, you're going through some difficult times. However, no one seems to be at gripes with each other than the tension that's in the air because of it. I'm sensing that everyone's in agreement that there is a long-term path out of here. And I'm sensing the Three of Wands virtue shows that ultimately people's love and faith in each other is there. However, there have definitely been things that have shaken the boat in family relationships. It's about installing the long-term change to see those things evolve and grow. Blessings to you, and I hope this serves you. Now, up next is Geraldine. We're just going to see what the cards have to say. For that generous donation, we're also going to draw from the Angels and Demon cards. If anyone else would like to get drawn specifically from one of these decks, or both of these decks, feel free to ask. Geraldine, 3 cards in the bottom of the deck. Where you stand is the Prince of Cups. You would like to take a leap of faith to be able to experience your joys. However, there are delays, there are blockages, there's knots, there's complications. The eject button isn't as nice as you wish it would be. And so I also see the Prince of Swords. You are being guided energetically by things to break these knots. I'm sensing there's purpose. There's what you want, and then there's what the spirits around you want. It's very interesting here. So Geraldine, the Prince of Swords is Aquarius tied in with Capricorn. You have Capricorn tied in at the bottom of the deck. I'm sensing that there are spiritual forces who have an agenda for you that you might not necessarily have yourself. And this is causing clashes in interests. The Prince of Cups and the Prince of Swords really do not want the same thing. They are after 2 different components of life. And I'm sensing that what the agents of spirit, to put it simply, are pushing you to do is not within complete alignment of what it is you truly want to be doing. And so this is causing friction. This is causing issues. There are conflicts with you and the spirits around you at this point in your life. I'm sensing you want, none of these cards just don't have good flow with each other. The Prince of Swords is not. Now I'm going to draw for you an angel card. And then we're going to draw from the Goetic deck. Soon there is a super chat button on YouTube. If not, you can use the @ symbol on PayPal and do Seldom Dreams. You know, Geraldine, we drew an angel card for you, and funny enough, you got the 1 card out of the deck that is not an angel. Okay, I hope the I'll go back and I will recover some things. I think any of the internet disturbance has ended. The angel card that we have drawn for Geraldine is Samael. See the seduction and downfall, communicates with the dead, teaches the occult and magic. These are the angelic influences that are with you. Now, I just wanted to be sure I saw the stream come back. So, Samael here is helping you to connect to your occult powers. Now I'm going to draw 1 card from the card that we have drawn This is really powerful, and I would argue dangerous spirit. Glasiolabolus causes murder and bloodshed. It's kind of in the name. Tells of things to come. Causes the love of friends or enemies, and can make one invisible. I'm sensing the latter within Glasiolabolus. It would be easy for you, Geraldine, to be able to energetically slip out the back door on something. To be able to just kind of disappear, to defect, to not have to be held accountable. I'm sensing the universe is looking to protect you from something that is obsessive, that is driven by anger, to look out for those who have too much intensity in their life at this time. So Glasiolabolus at their best is here to help you be invisible, to help you transition through something seamlessly. But however, is also here to warn you of people who might be against you in many ways as well. To go back, there's a place that you would like to be able to take a leap of faith to, a place where you'd like to go to experience your desires. However, it seems spirits and others' agendas are working against you, or they are not cohesive with where you're at. And so I'm sensing that you're calling upon your occult powers to be able to conjure what is necessary. And then you're also going to get warnings, because there are people who do everything and anything to get what they think they need. Powerful reading, Geraldine, and I hope it serves you. Now we have a list. I'll read off the list. Up next, we have Rabbi Jummy. Then we have Jesse, and then we have Tammy. Then we have Love Lifts, and then Kim. Blessings to you all, and thank you kindly for joining us today. So up next, Rabbi Jummy was requesting if I scroll up relationships and career. Thank you kindly, Kim and Dune, for joining the queue. At the bottom of the deck for Rabbi Jummy, I see the 10 of discs, wealth, assets, and resources. The universe sending you no more, no less than what is required. The universe is going to pay for things, but not in a surplus. You're going to find that there's enough, but not this overabundance. 3 cards for you. Great card, exhausting card. All right, so you have the Princess of Discs showing assets, wealth, resources, career advancement. To put it bluntly, career is going great. Career is advancing. Wealth is accumulating, but no more, no less than what is required. The universe has also given you the 3 of Wands, virtue, showing that love, romance, work, all these things are in alignment. The gods are smiling upon you because your life is in alignment. Now I see the 10 of Wands, oppression, exhaustion. Something is taking its toll on you. I'm seeing that you're not given a lot of wiggle room in your life at this time. That life is exhausting, but it seems to be worth it. Your mind seems to be pushed towards your virtue and your desire to advance your career, and you have put yourself to exhausting limits because of it. Rabbi Jummy, blessings to you. I hope this serves you well. The universe is going to take care of you financially. It's going to take care of you in all aspects of your life. You're going to be definitely feeling overwhelmed and tired, though, with the energies that are here. Up next is Jesse JBM. How can I break the current cycle to move into the life I am manifesting? So, Jesse JBM, what we have for you is plenty of Sagittarius energy right off the bat. Knight of Wands is Sagittarius with a shadow aspect of Scorpio. You are being called to be ambitious, spontaneous, charismatic. I am sensing that you are calling upon at this time great energy within yourself to be able I'll draw an additional card from you from that deck as well. You are using resourceful talents within yourself to be able to find new adventure, new pathway. That this all starts with the things that you speak into existence, the things that you conjure for yourself. I'm sensing that you want to be able to see things come together in a way that is cohesive with your desires, but it requires innovation. It requires creativity. As requested, because I noticed it late, I'll draw a card from the Goetic Tarot. I see 4s, a 9 of Cups. Teaches logic, ethics, and the values of herbs and stones. Can make one invisible. Helps one to be intelligent and long-lived. Can recover lost items and find treasure. If you would like to write this name down, I'd encourage you to take the moment to do it at this time. It could be extremely helpful for you in your pursuit, in your quest. Blessings to you, Jesse, and I hope that is helpful. Up next is Tammy, who is looking for a general reading. Specific cards have chosen to show themselves, so we'll use them as the 3 with the bottom of the deck. Central theme, Tammy, for your reading is the 8 of Cups. You're being called to walk away from what no longer emotionally serves you. I'm sensing at this time that you feel the exhaustion. You feel the heat of something. You feel that life has just taken a toll on you. It has made you feel exhausted. It's pushed you to your limitations. You are being called to focus on your luxuries, to focus on the things that don't bring true, full excitement into your life. Look upon the power within your life and how it ultimately doesn't serve the higher picture. I am sensing that the universe wants to make it clear for you that the things of power, the things of luxury and convenience that you're holding on to are not aligned with this larger path. The 8 of Discs is showing that you are working to cultivate something that is beautiful and unique, and you realize that there are certain lifestyle choices or habits where you live, what you hold on to. Right now, the luxuries and the powers in your life are blocking you from the higher vibrations that you want to be experiencing. I'm sensing as far as your works and your crafts, you're being diligent, you're excellent at them. But however, to be able to continue at a place that is not just good enough into a place that is immersive in your joy. You know, you have 2 8s and 2 4s in your reading. 8 plus 4 is 12. 12, 12. The universe wants you to see the collapse of the old timeline to open the new portal. And you can't bring these luxuries with where you want to truly go. Blessings, Tammy, and I hope that serves you. The next 3 people who are up is Love's Lifts, then Kim, and then Doom. For Love's Lifts, my hobby got laid off. How do you see our careers? Okay, I get what you're saying. My hubby got laid off. Okay. How do you see our careers, finances, and marriage? Thank you. I see that ultimately, according to the cards, right? According to the cards, the person in your life has tremendous talent. They have great skill. They are likable. They also have a lot of personal initiative. They're dealing with stress. But however, I'm sensing you have the luxuries and comforts to not freak out about this. I'm seeing that right now there are tensions, so it's hard for somebody to be emotionally present. However, I am sensing that there are definitely solutions coming forward. I'm definitely sensing that there are talents within him that are going to bring you to power, bring you back to feeling whole. But there's the shaky period. So have faith that the shaky period will work through and it will go accordingly. You're being called by the universe to have faith in the process, that he's leaving one thing to open himself up for something better. The card shown that it's hard to focus on love and romance right now, But however, money is just simply repositioning itself, and it will make itself available for you. It has been an honor to read for you. Sefez, if you let me know, let's see. If you let me know the first and last initial of the name attached to the account, I will take that as confirmation. Thank you kindly for your donation. Up next, I see Kim. Where is my journey leading on to? Okay, Kim, we got the Queen of Cups mixed with the Tower. Then we have the Fool card. I'm sensing that you desire this deep love. You desire affection, romance. You're looking for pleasure. You're looking for this immersive sensation and feeling to come over you in your life. However, this desire is leading to the Tower because it does not coincide well with the reality that you're currently living in. To be able to take a chance towards your desires, you need to take a leap of faith. You need to follow an impulse. You need to follow your instincts. I'm sensing the universe is telling you to take this brave leap of faith at this time. Take a chance and to see what happens. Follow your instincts and go with that flow. I'm sensing at this time that the universe wants you to be rewarded, but it needs this power to be cleansed. It needs this energy to be shifted. Ultimately, I'm seeing, Kim, that you are moving towards change. You're moving towards lifestyle change. You're moving towards strategy change. And also priorities. Biggest priority here seems to be with love. You're ready to let go of something to open yourself up for larger love. Take a risk and accept the consequences for that shift. Blessings, friend. I drew just one more card for you because of your kind donation. See the Three of Wands virtue. You are on your right path. You're doing as you're divinely accorded. You do not need to feel any shame, guilt, or complex feelings. Just allow your sails to be set and you'll go far. It's been an honor to read for you, Kim. Up next is Doom. Steph, I got you in the queue. You will be after Doom. And then will be Emily Sloan. Thank you both kindly. Now for Doom. Let me check real quick to see if you had a specific question. How do you see my connection with a man named Eduardo? Okay, Dune. First, I see the Magus, the magician. I'm seeing that powerful feelings have been conjured between you and this other person. There's a strong energetic connection. You seem to be of the same, what the universe is saying with the Magus card, magical fabric. You connect with each other on a psychic level. It's a very powerful connection where your communication seems very succinct and smooth. You feel very telepathic with this person. See, the Three of Wands, virtue, and the Three of Discs works. This seems to be someone who has been aligned into your life to help you complete something extremely important. I'm sensing that this is somebody, a soul ally, who has been sent to you in your life to help you accomplish something significant. So I'm sensing for you at this time, my friend, you can expect that this is going to be a pretty powerful connection. Seems to be quite functional as well. Blessings, Dune, and I hope that reading has served you well. Up next is Safez. And then we're going to have Emily. Welcome, everybody in the chat. For Cephas, wow, we have the Priestess, we have the Hermit, have the Three of Swords, Sorrow. Very interesting reading for you, my friend. So with the Priestess, you have a powerful spiritual awakening that is commencing with you in your life. I'm sensing that the universe is helping you to understand something that is tremendously powerful. It is helping you to tap into your gifts and to have a deeper level of sight and understanding of your life and the situations around you. I'm sensing that you are also working to protect your energy because you have some deep sorrow in your life that you are working hard to get through. That there's pain in your heart that you feel is weighing down on you. You've went through a significant epiphany regarding this, and that you have now gone into retreat to protect your energy and to reconfigure your approach. However, I'm sensing you are ready to work through this suffering, through this pain. You are going through a powerful spiritual shift that is helping you to tap into extremely powerful timelines. What the universe is saying, though, you need to remove yourself from outside influence so that you can properly work through what it is that you're going through. So Fez, I hope this serves you. You're touching into something very powerful and it's going to guide you much far and beyond this current journey. It has been an honor to read for you. Up next is Emily Sloan. What would the universe like to tell me about where I should focus my attention? For Emily, what would the universe like to tell me where I should focus my attention? Very favorable cards. Very favorable cards. Emily, to start off, you have the Four of Wands. You have a strong reputation. You're well liked, well received. The universe is saying, hey, this is a great asset that you have for yourself. You should put it to your advantage. In fact, you have success coming your way. You have great opportunity coming your way. On top of the successes that you already have in your life, you're finding that your sphere of influence is already growing. And here comes an opportunity for career advancement, obtaining more wealth, really growing yourself into the big leagues and finding something really valuable. Emily, just keep doing what you're doing. Your advice is you need no advice. You have the Six of Wands, victory at the bottom of the deck. What I'm sensing for you that is touching in really powerfully is that I'm sensing that you might be extremely hard on yourself. You might be wanting things to move faster than they're supposed to. Just focus on mastering the energetic space at each frequency, at each interval of your process, at your step at this time. You are on the right path. You're going to win friends, influence people, and get a ton of success. Very beautiful cards that are very promising for you. Blessings to you. Thank you kindly. If you make a donation on PayPal, please just let me know in the chat. Just let me know the initials or the first name on the order. Up next is Wendy, and then is Nay's Magical Tarot, and then is Ionella, Christina, Ardeling. So first we see Wendy. I took a step back in my relationship a couple of days ago. What do you see happening in the next month or so between me and him? Thank you so much for sharing your gift. For Wendy, Three of Wands, Virtue, Five of Wands, Strife, and the Four of Cups. So Wendy, this is how I'm going to break it down. You are on the right path within your life. You've done things that are aligned with your virtue. The universe is smiling upon you for the choices that you have made. And so I'm sensing, though, however, you were right about the situation. You were correct in taking steps back. I'm sensing the universe is telling you to just kind of cultivate energy right now. Not push too hard, not pull too hard. Focus on enjoying life and getting your energy back into vibration. Don't be so quick to undo the things you've done. Reset yourself. Connect with yourself. Get in tune with what you want. The bottom of the deck says you're having none of it. I'm sensing here that you are allowing no room for any silly business here. You're taking the correct steps according to the universe to protect your energy. In the next month or so, I'm seeing that there's still tension, but I'm sensing that you're building luxuries, comforts, and overall happiness in your life. I'm not seeing trust opening back up, Wendy. Blessings to you, and I hope that's helpful. Nay's Magical Tarot, blessings to you. Thank you kindly. Let's get a reading on their purpose. Nay's Magical Tarot. Where you stand in the present situation, Nay, in the Nine of Wands. Great strength, resilience, and a powerful imagination. That your mind's eye is what is most potent at this time. I'm sensing from the universe that you can only go as far right now as far as you're willing to imagine, as far as you're willing to perceive. That nothing in this world can happen unless you imagine it. And so through your imagination, the universe is going to conjure an opportunity to start building that world. Something that is going to lead you down that path. This is going to excite you. This is going to fill your spirit. And this is going to push you on that path towards attainment. I'm sensing the universe wants to see you immerse into your desires, immerse into your path. It wants you to imagine without limit. Imagine infinite potential and what it is you can achieve. Sensing the universe has offered you the luxuries and the conveniences, all the comforts that are going to help give you the room to build this imagination and then follow the passion and the path to take further action. Nay's Magical Tarot has been an honor to read for you. What I'm sensing is that the universe is helping you to align at this purpose at this time and sending you an opportunity. Just keep your imagination open. Up next, after Nay's Magical Tarot, we have Ionella, Christine, Ardeline. I'm Reiki therapist with the brand, the Hermes Healing. Bring me success. Now, so let me take it from a couple ways here. You know, I can draw the cards to consult this question. As a business practitioner in a somewhat similar field, I can give you some feedback. When you have names such as, like, let's say I called myself the Thoth Reader, then that therefore puts already a brand of isolation and limitation on it, that you're either familiar with that term or you're in liking of that term. Some things, some words are ambiguous enough that they strive with everybody. Ultimately, you want your product, you want your service to be receivable by many people. So you want to be sure you're putting a name out there that is approachable. But however, if you're moving towards a very specific clientele, or however you feel that a lot of your clientele would resonate with that, you know, then go with it. You don't want to just box yourself out of certain opportunities with a name. I don't think it's a bad name. I think it's a great name. The cards seem to show that you are having fun with it. It is something that means the world to you. I'm sensing that the universe is telling you to leave behind an old chapter of your life. You know, I'm sensing that you're still balancing things out. There's a lot of abundance, a lot of opportunity to be had. You know, this is a name that you really thrive with. According to the cards, I'm sensing this can really work out greatly for you. Really, what's most important is leaving out the old business practices that didn't work. You know, as far as the name seems to be fine. You are given full permission from the universe to leave behind something old and to allow this to be something that's useful. See the Chariot here at the bottom of the deck? You know, it seems like things are going to manifest for you quite well. It seems like the universe is going to get you in connection with a lot of people because you match the energy that you're selling. And blessings, friend. I hope this serves you. Whew. Caught my breath. With all the readings, it's an honor to have you all here today. Can draw us one card right now for the collective, and we'll draw an angel card. One angel card for the collective for absolutely everybody. Let's see what tunes in. Let's see if this is something powerful that will help tap into it. I see you, Thomas. Tap your energy into this. The card that is insistent on popping up. I see Imamia. Atonement of errors. Destroys the power of enemies and humiliates them. Wow. You might have feel that life has hit rock bottom in a shape or a form that things have collapsed on you. The universe is helping to restore an old glory, help to repair some errors, God hidden in darkness. Everybody, that if you found that you have fallen out of grace, fallen out of favor, you'll find that the universe is going to raise you quite proudly at this time, is going to help put you on a pedestal of greatness. It's going to help you connect into a pretty powerful frequency that you have been humbled, but you are being risen back up. You can expect powerful things on the boomerangs coming back. Blessings to you, everybody. I hope this guiding helps you. Monica asks, how can I stop wanting to hang out with people who really don't have the good intentions towards me? And I know this, but why do I still hang out? So Monica, it's harder, for some people to accept, being a lone wolf for a bit. That it's really important to protect your energy and to be ready to release before you receive. Sometimes we don't want to switch towards new things in life until we see them come along. So we hold tightly to the things that don't serve us. And what the universe is calling you to do is to choose no friends or over bad friends. And to surround yourself with the vibrations of your joy. And to do things that bring you joy. And that is how you're going to find new people. Hello, everybody. Hermes Trismegistus. Great reference. Harmony House says, Avery, do you have any of your own decks? I do. It's not published in paper. If you join the membership here on the YouTube channel, I'm pretty certain at any level, you get access to it. If you scroll all the way to the bottom at the membership, I have a major arcana deck that I've constructed. Members have access to it. I'm pretty sure, even including eternal friends. It should be on the membership tab. Blessings, Thomas. I'm happy you see it. How long have I been reading for? I have been doing this for, oh my goodness gracious. I would say about 7 years. What do you know of the god Pan? Pan is obsession, relentlessness, do everything and anything. Hunger, the wilderness, nature, natural occurrence, raw tenacity and raw passion. Pan represents everything of the primal nature within humanity. And that represents it in a more earthly way. He's the god of the, what are they called again? They're half human, half goat. I want to say satyrs. There's another word I'm looking for as well. Well, blessings to you all. I'm going to just snag some water real quick. I should have had it over here earlier. Going to go snag some, bring it over, be right back. And we are back. Blessings, everybody. Thank you, Orion's Belt, for moderating. If you want to support our moderator, go check out their channel, give them a subscribe. I deeply appreciate it. Orion's Belt has been extremely helpful with this stream and in previous stream. So how this is working is, as Orion has said, if you're looking to get your cards read and make any donation, I'm happy to read your cards. Any good book recommendations? Well, I have quite a few books behind me. If we're on the topic of tarot, a book that I'd recommend for people who are a little more advanced and who are pursuing more advanced studies is I would recommend The Kabbalistic Tarot by Robert Wang. I have a link to it in the description box of my non-live uploads. You can go find a link to it there. It's great if you're trying to learn Kabbalah, if you're trying to figure out what this you can't see it on the live stream. But if you're trying to figure out what the Kabbalistic Tree of Life is, how it applies to the cards. Great book for reading tarot. It features like the 4 most popular tarot decks. You have the Rider-Waite, you have the Thoth, you have the Golden Dawn, and then you have the Marseille. So it's a great book for learning tarot. So on the topic of tarot specifically, I would recommend that. Dune says, you seem to channel more than anything. You are incredible. Thank you for sharing your gift. Thank you kindly. You know, it's interesting. Like, once I started reading, learning how to channel came after learning how to read. Like, learning how to read and learning how to channel for me were like 2 separate things. I feel like I had to open myself up to being more intuitive. I used to read very like, I don't want to say the cut and dry, but very like, this plus this means this. And this is this because of this. And this is exactly what the cards say. And then I just said, you know what? I'm going to allow myself to just allow things to come through. Allow that channel to commence. See what happens. And with intuition, you're surprised what comes through when you just open your mouth and allow yourself to speak. And so, you know, I found channeling to be something that has grown and grown. And the more and more you put faith in it, the more powerful it gets. Blessings to you, Goddess Guru Molina. Would you like me to draw some cards for you? Thank you kindly, everybody, for your comments. Nay's Magical Tarot, thank you kindly. Goddess Guru, we'll draw you a few cards. What the Spirit needs you to know. Start off, you have the Magus, the Magician. The universe wants you to know that you're all powerful, capable. I think, therefore I am. Allow that divine correspondence to be put into works. Universe wants you to focus on conjuring your energy, conjuring your magical powers, and putting them to use. Then I also see the Knight of Discs, Venus and Virgo, magnetism and attraction. I also see the Ace of Wands. Follow your adventure. Understand that there's an adventure in front of you the universe wants you to pursue. You have great talents. You have magical power. It's time to put it to use. So I'm sensing for you, Goddess Guru Molina, Spirit needs you to know that you are capable, you are powerful, you have the skill set. Follow the path, take the opportunity. You've got nothing to lose. Up next is Nay's Magical Tarot. I want to know if the God Pan is calling out to me. I've been finding myself on street names that align with where he's lived. It's mad cool. So I see cards that are pretty promising, Nay, to that point. Central theme is the Knight of Cups, showing leaping laughter, happiness, and joy. I see the Six of Wands, victory. Taking your question into this reading's account, this is definitely God who favors you as their own, right? When you have these constant reoccurring experiences with beings, constant reoccurring with specific beings, entities, and almost, Twilight Zone like ways, it seems Pan is looking to fuel your ambitions, your excitement, once you take a leap of faith towards victory, knowing you'll be successful and you'll be glad with the pleasures and the desires that you are going to immerse yourself into. So I would say yes, this seems to be an entity who is working with you, working to call out to you, and is looking to guide you to absolute pleasure, desire, and accomplishment. Put your faith in it, put your hunger in it, and you will be successful. Blessings to you. Up next is Emily Woods. Thank you kindly. I would love for you to pull some cards for me, please, of course. And if anyone's interested, we also have angel cards and Goetia cards to pull from as well. Just feel free to shout out and let me know. Up next will be Leslie Satori, and then will be Sarah. Six of Wands, victory, accomplishment, and success. You have a lot of things to look forward to, Emily. See the Ace of Wands. See the Knight of Cups. Bottom of the deck, Two of Wands. Promising cards. The universe is showing you a pathway towards victory. Showing that if you take a leap of faith towards your desires, you will be successful. There's been some sort of spawned opportunity that speaks wholly to you and is giving you the opportunity to celebrate life in a new way. This is something that is aligned with your chemistry. This is something that's aligned with your instincts, your feelings. I'm sensing the universe has presented for you at this time an opportunity to be yourself and be successful at it, to thrive and to follow a journey that really speaks to you. If anything, you're going to want to, if anything, it's going to be hard for you to take things too seriously. You're going to be quite off the, quite off the wall with your energy. Blessings to you, Emily. I hope this serves you. Up next, Leslie Satori, general reading. Fabio, also known as Jack Black. Yeah, that's right, everybody. I starred in the new Kung Fu Panda movie. That's me. I'm that guy right there. You'd be surprised how many people have told me that. An insane amount of people have told me I look like Jack Black. Or I seem like Jack Black. It's blown my mind. I would have never have come to the same conclusion. Now, where you stand in the present situation, Leslie, I see the Hierophant. Direct transmission. Divine alignment. That you are hearing the universe communicate to you. That there is failure on the horizon. Something is hardly floating, is about to collapse. There's something in your life that is not able to sustain itself, but Spirit is trying to guide you above it, beyond it. Princess of Swords. You're being called to trust your intuition. There might be people around you, Leslie, who are gaslighting you about your intuition, or you feel that their advice don't add up to your data. I'm sensing the universe is trying to help you see the truth of something, be guided in your spiritual mission. It's trying to let you know that something will not be successful if you try to go down that road. However, you know what is the right move. You know to escape something when you need to. The universe also has sent you the Prince of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Wants you to take a leap of faith towards something that speaks more towards your joys and your desires. Something has just failed to grow, and it's now time to pivot towards something that is much more immersive. Blessings to you, Leslie, and I hope this serves you well. Up next is Sarah, and then will be Jessica. Jessica, if you want a general reading, feel free. If you want something specific, let me know. This wig, you kidding me? Kai, this wig. This is not a wig. Not a wig, but it has a fabulous flow to it, right? If you would like to ask a question, make any donation with Super Chat. I'm happy to elaborate on it. Now, Sarah asks, will my daughter leave Shane permanently? Not the cards we want to see, as far as at least what you're asking for. I see the tower. There's some sort of significant shakeup for sure. For sure, there's some significant shakeup. But there is this toxicity that seems to continuously pull the other two back together. There's this perpetual circumstance because underlying their toxicity is love. A lot of people don't realize that you can be in love with someone, you can love someone, they can love you too. That doesn't mean either of you are functional or either of you are good for you. Okay, it doesn't mean either of you are functional. It doesn't mean either of you are good for you. So what I'm sensing for your daughter's case, Sarah, is, your question, implies specific concerns. I'm sensing that distance is something that they both need. That the moment that they're too much in each other's energy, senses, presence, this is, will she leave permanently? I'm sensing, unless there's, I'm really sensing no. I'm sensing no. I'm sensing that there's too many reasons for them to keep going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. I'm seeing the tower coming through, but I don't see any endings. I don't see a 10 of swords. I don't see an 8 of cups. I don't see a 4 of swords. I don't see any cards that indicate that this is a permanent release. And so that is why I'm going to say they are likely going to separate. Is it going to be permanent? I'm still seeing them on that pendulum. The pendulum hasn't been flown off yet. Draw another card to see the Hierophant, direct transmission. Blessings, my friend. They want to help to bring, the universe wants to help you come to peace with something. The universe wants to help you to see how things are going. I'm sensing that there will be breaks. There will be times. I'm sensing the universe wants you to fill that time with powerful, meaningful moments. So you on the outside in, during the times that they're not together, be sure you're adding value. And the times that they're not together, don't push so much, and you'll find that they quickly unravel faster. It's a frustrating process. It'll go back and forth a few more times. Ultimately, it's not meant to be because it's not sustainable. And it will take, however, running into a few more times for them to realize that, unfortunately. Blessings to you, my friend. Blessings to you in what you're working with, dealing with. And I hope you the best with overcoming it. Pull a card for Jesse. Or Jessica Vance. Thank you kindly. And then we'll go on to Healing Glove 66. Jessica, I see the Knight of Swords. Exerting a lot of energy, using a lot of mental will. You're trying to follow an impulse. Take a chance. See where something leads you. We also see the 10 of Wands. Jessica, something in your life has reached such an oppressive circumstance that you are no longer willing to put up with it. I'm sensing that you are ready to do everything and anything that it takes to get to the next place. Blessings, friend. I hope that served you. Healing love. Let me scroll up to see what your question was. My question is, my house, will I get to keep it or move? Sherbel, thank you kindly for your comment. For Healing Glove, Prince of Discs generally needs movement. Prince is moving by the Chariot. Chariot is symbolic of transportation. I see the Priestess and I see the Lust card. I see Hunger. I see the Fool. I'm sensing that you're ready to take a leap of faith. I'm sensing that you're ready to move. You're ready to follow your desires, see what happens. You have a good intuition for taking a chance, moving, seeing what happens right now. The universe is helping you to tap into your powerful spiritual connection, helping you to visualize an excellent pathway forward. But it's all emphasis on forward moving. You have realized that it's time to trust your instincts, take a move. It is, the cards are saying very much it's time to keep things in motion. Blessings to Healing Love. I hope that is helpful. Up next is Cynthia Cano. I'd love a general reading. Thank you so much. And then will be first Yonku, and then will be Manasi, then will be Harmony House. Cynthia, I have the Priestess, the Five of Discs, and the Six of Cups. Pleasure. To start off, you are going into a powerful spiritual awakening. You are touching base with things that you have never felt before that are helping to shift and change your mind. It has helped you to realize a new pleasure, perhaps a new love, a new desire within your life. You realize this is a feeling that you do not want to let go of. However, I'm sensing that you feel anxious on how far or how you're necessarily supposed to obtain it. You feel like the numbers don't add up. Right now, though, you need to just put your passion into it. Put your faith in the process. Trust that the universe wants to send you these desires. They are newly found, newly sought after, and you've never had these types of thoughts and feelings before. And so there's some doubt and fear around them, but overcome them because the universe wants to send you something powerful. Blessings to you, my friend. Hope that's helpful. First, Yonku, my father has passed away. Does he want to say something? Blessings to you, my friend. You know, all of our thoughts and energy are with you. I'm now going to draw for you 3 cards to see if there is any resonance from his spirit that we can draw from. First, Yonku, I am sensing that your father has left behind a legacy, sense of power, something that can be made useful. I'm sensing that his spirit wants you to follow an opportunity that speaks to your soul. There's something that you believed in, and your father's spirit, according to the cards, is telling you to follow it. And building off of the Ace of Wands is the Prince of Discs. It's trying to assure you that this could bring promising financial advantage or coming of new business ventures, finding new work, that there's substantial power in your current environment, but the spirit says, don't stay here. There's so much more for you above and beyond. That there are temptations in the current environment that can keep you stuck here. His spirit, according to the cards, are telling you to follow your instincts, follow the passion that speaks to your soul, and allow it to deliver you to the new success, the new timeline that you're looking for at this time. It's an honor to read for you First Yonku. Up next is Manasi. A general reading for inner work. You have been putting a lot of faith into your imagination. You have been believing in yourself, Manasi. And you have been getting quite creative, and you've also been dedicating yourself towards your goals, your ambitions. You have put a lot of faith and action into your dreams, and so the universe is spawning a beautiful opportunity for you to follow. The universe is sending you something that's going to help you craft a great deal of wealth, a great deal of opportunity for yourself. It's going to help you to capitalize off of a lot of things coming towards you in the future. The universe, I'm sensing, is looking to send you a new chance to build wealth while also pursuing your spiritual path. Blessings to you, my friend, and I hope this is of service to you. Safez, thank you kindly for that donation. Up next is Harmony House, whatever comes out. And then next will be Michelle. And then will be India. Whatever comes out for Harmony House. Harmony, whatever comes out. Central theme is the Tower. There are things in your life that the universe is dislodging. I'm sensing as things are unfolding and collapsing in front of you, you see the spiritual significance of them. You identify them for what they are. I am sensing that the universe is trying to make it clear for you at this time that there's spiritual significance to this, that you've had goals and dreams that have been put on hold. The universe has put these things on hold because it wanted you to focus on this thing in your life that needs to be transmuted and needs to be changed. The universe is trying to help guide you through what I'm sensing to be something like a dark night of the soul in your life. You are in a meditative chapter. You are looking to connect deep within, connect to spirit, connect to the highest aspects of the self. I'm sensing that the universe at this time wants to see you connect with the deepest spiritual versions that you can, to conjure up past feelings, soul experiences, because I'm sensing the universe has felt you were off the right path, has slowed you down, and wants you to connect with spirit so that you can get aligned with the deeper and the more sacred mission. Blessings to you, my friend, and I hope this is helpful. I love the mushroom Orion's belt. Really funny. Up next, we have Michelle Rodriguez. I would appreciate a general reading today. It's my 1-year anniversary with the person I'm with. He's really been he's really been in my life since I was a teen. Thank you kindly. Happy anniversary. We'll see what comes up for you, Michelle. Okay, I will always read what the cards say. I'm not going to butter them up. For Michelle Rodriguez, we do have the 7 of Discs failure at the bottom of the deck. This can have some pretty wide implications. There's something going on in your life that cannot continue. It is not necessarily your relationship. However, your partner is definitely intertwined in this stress in whatever it is that's unfolding. Something right now is really heavy pressure. Something in your life is collapsing. And it is calling you to walk away from what no longer emotionally serves you. Now, the reason why I say what you're walking away from isn't necessarily this person. You'll see the Princess of Swords and the Princess of Wands. This shows that there's somebody who understands you, helps to bring certainty in your life, and also helps to inspire you. I'm sensing someone who has inspired you to see something for what it is, a failure, a life suck. I don't sense that it's this person, but I'm sensing this person has perhaps helps you to sense the things that are not going well in your life. It's either this interpretation, that this person has helped you to come to awareness and make moves to improve yourself, or you have truly found what is really better for yourself above and beyond any relationship, and you're ready to pursue that. Blessings, Michelle, and I hope that serves you. Up next, we have India Daru. Can I get a general reading about my career? For India, 3 cards. Where you stand in the present situation, you have the 9 of Wands. Great strength, resilience, a powerful imagination. I'm sensing that you have a courage about you. You have a mental will about you. You have a desire to build something new. You already have foundational success within your life. You've already built something. You've already secured something. I'm sensing now, right now, you're trying to use your imagination to see how large and how far it can grow. I'm sensing either culture is changing, situation is changing, and so therefore, so is the opportunity. What I'm sensing for you here, India, is that you see that there's impermanence to everything. You're accomplished, but you're not trying to be too comfortable. You're trying to see how far you can push something, how far you can innovate something. You have success already, and you're looking to build on top of it. You see that time is of the essence, and you have some agency and urgency about you. Blessings to you, my friend, and I hope that serves you well. Up next, AG 1313. Jaw move soon, please. AG 1313. I see that new opportunities will be coming towards you in your life. See the Six of Wands, victory, Ace of Wands, new opportunity to get you there. I'm sensing that you have done your business dealings very carefully, very meticulously. The universe is also helping you to understand that you are to be careful about your next moves because you're moving into a very volatile environment. Things are going to happen fast, if almost too fast. And so will you be moving? Eight of Wands, definitely yes. Six of Wands, triple yes. Ace of Wands, quadruple yes. Queen of Swords, don't tell too many people. Safez says, Avery, did you know that today we got hit by the strongest geomagnetic storm ever recorded? I'm not surprised because today has felt like... I felt it. I had no idea what it was. Today and yesterday, I've had the eeriest feeling ever. I was like, there's something and I just can't put a finger on it. And that totally makes sense. We have 93 concurrent viewers in the chat. Do what thou wilt shall be the whole of the law. Love is the law, love under will. 93, 93. I will do readings off of donation. There is no minimum donation. Donate what you will. There's no minimum donation. Regardless of currency, just make a donation. I'll read your cards. Blessings, AG 1313. I'm excited for you, and I hope the universe helps to set your sails for the ocean. And I'd like to shout out again our moderator. I'd like to thank the moderator, our Orion's Belt Tarot. Give them support. Check out their channel. They're doing this out of the kindness of their heart and to be sure that this show goes smoothly well. A great way to support them is to go on over and support them. So I deeply appreciate you all. Switzy, thank you kindly. You're up next. Pay out on my foreign currencies in the next couple of weeks. Thank you. Let us see how your pending accounts are doing. Chickabee, you are next. Thank you kindly for stopping by. If you are interested in more immersive services, check them out at seldomdreams.com. For Switzy, I see that things are coming through for you. To put it concisely, I'm seeing the payout is going to be generous. It's going to be putting you on substantial levels of power. I'm sensing that you have really grinded for quite some time. I'm sensing that you've also been meticulous. You've been very careful and intentful, strategic with your spending. Your work, your mentality has been totally focused on the outcome of something. I'm sensing you took a really brave chance with something, trying to see if it would work. A lot of people saw it as this really big risk, and it seems that you have capitalized off of it. You've definitely gotten, at least what I'm sensing from the universe, product validation, if above and beyond that, you've built the grounds for something substantially powerful to come into your life. So it seems that whatever, foreign business projects or currency projects that you're working on, whatever exchanges you're doing seem to be serving you well. Chickabee, I am not sure what to ask. That is okay. We'll just do a general reading. We'll see what the cards have to say. For Chickabee, we got 2 aces. Okay, that's some good stuff to start off with. But then we have the Knight of Swords. So what I'm seeing here is that there's some tremendous opportunity for you. There's an opportunity for you to be following your soul's purpose, following your soul's desires. There's also an opportunity for you to be building new wealth. I'm sensing that you have been working tediously to make something happen. If anything, you've been a little paranoid. The universe is sending you opportunities. However, you might be running so fast you run over them, or you accidentally don't notice them. The Knight of Swords is also someone who will be giving you a hard time. So the universe wants to send you these new opportunities. However, I'm sensing you're meditating on how you want to do the closing of the current ceremony in your life. It's not necessarily a matter of where you're going. The opportunities have presented themselves. It's about how you want to handle all the stress, the anxiety around you. You want to close things and open things with the right energy. You want to be putting things on the right path. You don't want things to be unfinished. You want to finish things, but I'm sensing there's someone else who doesn't want things to be finished. I'm sensing the universe is telling you just start the opportunities and let the other person burn themselves out. Say what you need to say so that there's no karma on your end, and just follow these beautiful opportunities. Blessings to you, my friend. This is something that you want to be gentle with it, but the universe is saying it's time. It's time to start fresh. I hope this serves you. Safez, thank you for becoming an eternal friend. You're deeply appreciated. For those who become eternal friends, you get the channel badges, and you're also able to vote in our community polls. If you become a Magus, the higher level tier, you have access to our tarot curriculum, our pre-recorded tarot curriculum, over 5 hours of learning content. It's awesome. If you learn it all in 1 month, you could just demote yourself to eternal friend afterwards, and hey, you memorized it, right? So go study, go immerse yourself into the craft, learn something if you like to. I'm happy to guide you on a new perspective of the cards. Blessings to you, Chickabee. Blessings to you, Safez. We also offer more in-depth readings at seldomdreams.com. So today we're just doing 3-card readings. We offer more in-depth readings on the website. We also offer spiritual life coaching, psychic training, and guidance in magical ritual. I'm here to help you improve your spirituality, help you improve the path that is of your choosing, help you become the highest unfoldment of yourself, your own vision, to conjure from your own imagination. It's more powerful to live above and beyond with the living vibrations of the cards. They are a great teacher. But I'm here to teach you not to just receive messages from the cards, but to act off of the living vibrations of them that you're learning about, and also to how turn them into a different type of spiritual success. So thank you everybody for tuning in. Drop out Jeremy. Or Jerome. Drop out Jerome. Investments and travel. Let's see what comes up. Then we're going to have the Light Hawk Leo Fish. I like that name, Light Hawk Leo Fish. That got me to smile. Thank you so much. The card that I've drawn is the Seven of Cups. I see the Ace of Swords, and I see the Devil. Okay, you've seen the ugly side of things. You have seen something that you cannot unsee, Jerome, and you want to get out. However, it's not so easy to just get out. The Devil card here shows that it's going to be a tricky rhythm to navigate. However, I do see the Ace of Swords. You are going to start navigating that journey. Let's say you wake up one day and your driveway is just filled with ice. Not snow, but ice. You need an axe and a shovel to dig it out. You might as well start somewhere, right? And that's where you're at with the situation in your life. Investments in travel, you either made a bad investment or you are invested in a bad, social, social connections, or, the circumstances for your living just aren't perfect. I'm sensing it's hard to start traveling because of circumstances. But however, you're starting that journey of digging yourself out of it. Here's the tower. There's definitely a wrench thrown in your machine, making things a little more difficult. Light Hawk Leofish, what is the right thing to do? Card drawn for Light Hawk Leofish. I can never get over saying that name. It's incredible. I see the star card. 1 star in sight. Absolute destiny. The right thing to do is to follow your destiny. Follow your soul calling. Listen to yourself above and beyond anyone else. I also got the Knight of Cups, happiness. Choose your happiness. Because when you are happy, you have the most to give to others. 5 of Swords. Just because other people aren't as awesome as you doesn't mean you should stop being awesome. To put it simply, to put it a little bit more sophisticatedly, you're going places where other people can't go. You have reasons to celebrate, but you feel lonely. Feel blessed because you're of the rare kind, and that you are being guided towards future success. Light Hawk Leofish, that was for you. Up next is Amaranth Tarot, Queen of Hearts. Let me scroll up to see. Good fast click there, Orion's Bell. Good fast click. It's faster than I could even read the full thing. Good job. Come to thought. Okay, so let me go up to see if I can see if Amaranth Tarot's question. Hello, Sunshine. Thanks for all you do. If you have the time, will I get the job? This magic? Yes, this is magic. Conjuring everything and anything. Amaranth Tarot, I see the Hermit. The universe is telling you that there's some silence, there's some loneliness. I see the Prince of Cups. I see the Fool. You really took a leap of faith with something. You took a chance, but I'm really not seeing it work out for you. Amaranth Tarot, I don't see you landing this job. It seems too impulsive. It really doesn't seem to speak to what your soul needs at this point in your life. It's not going to help you with your advancement. Blessings to you. I hope this serves you well. Up next is Ocean Sound. Ocean Sound, what is your question? Blessings, my guardian angel speaks. Thanks for joining us. Heavenly, thank you for joining us. Draw some cards for Ocean. The 7 of Swords, 10 of Wands, and the 6 of Swords. Alright, so this is where you're at, my friend. I'm seeing that you are extremely good with something. You are very talented, but because of this, you convinced yourself that you should go on this wild goose hunt for something that is ultimately not going to grow into fruition. I'm sensing that this has put you onto a spur of oppressive circumstances, limitation, time in life where things are just kind of feeling heavy, not feeling so satisfactory. And so I'm sensing that you're at a place in your life where you are looking to get through with things that I'm sensing are just not meant for you. I'm sensing that you've gone on a witch hunt, wild goose chase, whatever you want to call it. You're qualified for it, but the universe just keeps pushing things away. I'm sensing that this is a matter of not the right opportunity for you. Blessings, friend, and I hope that serves you well. Up next, Donna Chevalier. Donna Chevalier. If you have a question, please let me know. Otherwise, I'll just read off of your energies. Let's see what pops up for Donna. All right, Donna, this is what I have for you. I have the Prince of Swords. You're coming from a place of power. You're looking to apply your intellect in a very specific way. I'm sensing that you feel very sharp. You feel very intuitive. You have this instinct about you that is guiding you towards a very specific opportunity that you want. Something that has been like a quest of discovery for you. And I'm sensing that new power, new authority has found you. I'm sensing that someone has given you the opportunity to pursue your studies, pursue your interests. Authority has looked out for you and has helped you with the spiritual rebirth process, helping you start feeling a new and completely different way about life. You know, just as you felt the universe betrayed you, it seems that someone has given you an opportunity. You feel like you've been wandering around for a while, looking for the right opportunity, or looking for the right thing to come through. And I'm sensing that somebody puts an opportunity on your plate that you weren't expecting. It changes your perspective. It lights up your mind. You realize you're just spinning your wheels in a different circumstance. But however, I'm sensing now you're shifting towards something much more practical, something much more functional. Blessings to you, my friend, and I hope that serves you well. Up next is Switzy. Would like a love reading? Absolutely. Then what will be up next will be Gold Cat. And then again, Ocean Sound. Love reading for Switzy. It's interesting. I see the Magus. Magus is looking to conjure their powers, direct them into the path of their will. I'm sensing that you're putting a lot of effort into trying to make new moves, innovations, and discoveries as far as love, how you love. You're looking for discovery. You want to follow one star in sight. You feel like you're trying to find that love that is destined for you, that love that is coincide with you on your path. I'm sensing it's very important to find someone, meet someone who's of your energetic vibration, someone who has the gift, someone who has a good sense of intuition, is just able to conjure powers for themselves quite well. I'm sensing you're struggling to find qualified candidates. I'm sensing that the universe wants to bring you towards this right person. And how you accelerate that is you commit to your works. You follow your one star in sight. I'm sensing, Switzy, that you're waiting for someone to come before you pursue your destiny. The universe is saying pursue your destiny and they will come. That's if you keep waiting, they will forever keep waiting too. But if you keep moving towards the goal, the universe will send you not the person to keep you comfort, but will send you the reinforcements who you will also love, and they will get you through to the next mission. Blessings, my friend, and I hope that serves you. Right now, it seems that there's resistance, there's distance, there are things that are separating the two. The universe wants you to commit to your work to allow the best outcomes to come through. Up next is Gold Cat. Hi, I am pregnant. Can you tell me anything about my baby or circumstances? Of course. I'm not a doctor, but I can tell you what are the energies that we perceive around your circumstance. Three cards for Gold Cat. Gold Cat, my heart is with you. My heart is absolutely with you. I'm always going to read what the cards show. There's something in your life that is failing. It's not going according to plan. However, you're finding that your reputation, your sphere of influence is growing. It's growing stronger. Family, the importance for completion. I'm sensing following your soul's desire. Gold Cat, how I interpret these cards right now is that because of your life circumstances, you are missing out on certain opportunities. However, you're more than ready to follow through with a fulfilling experience, fulfilling pregnancy, and also a fulfilling path as a mother. I'm sensing that there are certain pathways in your life that are just simply disappearing because of the path you are currently on. But however, I'm sensing that you have this great energy about you and embracing this path and about learning, discovering, searching. You're coming to terms that something else can't work because of this. However, you are definitely ready to follow your desires, lust and hunger. You really want to feel the way that you want to feel. And I'm sensing that the universe is going to give you the right circumstances so that you can fully, ultimately express the divine feminine power at its highest. So I am sensing that your life is going to go under some drastic shifts, but I'm sensing that you will find a new type of empowerment within it. Blessings, my friend, and I hope that serves you well. Deeply appreciate everybody right now. Today it is donations to ask. Up next, Ocean Sound. How psychic am I? Draw a few cards. And then will be Livs 333. And then will be Safez. Card that we have drawn for Ocean Sound. How psychic are you? I got the Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups is also in Pisces, so just beyond the energy of the Nine of Cups in itself being happiness, I'm sensing that you are quite psychic. You're quite gifted with it. I'm sensing that, however, your psychic abilities do bring you to irritation because you sense things that other people can't sense, and it causes this, really just this isolation feeling. It really spurs feelings. You definitely have a gift. You definitely have a gift with people. Your ability to use your psychic abilities for emotional endeavors, very powerful, very strong at intertwining in intimate ways. And it seems that sometimes your psychic abilities get too, they're so strong that sometimes you get ahead of yourself with them because you sense things way far ahead beyond before other people can. But you're definitely quite psychic according to the cards. Livs 333. The Livs 333. General advice. Right now, I'm sensing that irreversible change has been made, that you've made a decision that has permanence to it. You've completed it. It has been fulfilled. And now you're left with something that has benefits to it. But however, there's this deep sorrow because you feel something is missing. The universe has supplied you with the wealth, the assets, the resources required to move forward with something. I'm sensing, however, moving into something you didn't get the feeling from it you've expected. There's this hollowness. There's this sorrow. I'm sensing that the universe is telling you to transmute your sorrow. You made a decision that you can't change, but you can change your perspective on the situation. You could transmute it. You could turn it to power. According to the cards, you could even turn it into wealth. Blessings to you. Livs 333. Hope that serves you. Safez, can I have a read for my girlfriend? Whatever comes up. Of course. And then Lindsay Wall is up next. Thank you for that kind comment, Maury. I do try. Cards that have come up. The Fez for your girlfriend. I'm going to address them as you because I'm reading for them. For you, you have the Devil. Obsession, resilience, but also difficult control situations where you feel circumstances have put you into this really interlocked, tight corner. You want to be able to grow, but you realize that there are lots of things that make it difficult to just move, adapt. There's something new that has come that speaks to your passions, and you have gone through a powerful spiritual awakening. You're connecting with things that you feel you've never been able to connect with before. I'm sensing that there's this new hunger about you to achieve something, but you also can feel that there's obstacles over you that the universe has finally given you the opportunity to see how to clear them over. You're being shown how to leave a controlling situation and how to build a new garden for your own success. Blessings, and I hope that is helpful for her, Safez. Now, up next, Lindsay Wall. I'd love to pull a card and the current energies around me now. Susan, just make a donation either on here or at the PayPal at Seldom Dreams to get your cards ready. For Lindsay, see the Hermit, see the Five of Wands, see Lust. You're in a place in your life where you're trying to protect your energy from something that is extremely toxic. I'm sensing that you're working to make a decision for yourself, whereas others are trying to enforce their decisions upon you. I'm sensing that you're working to connect deep into the depths of your soul. You're looking to connect deep into the essence of your spiritual being. You want to find yourself. You want to experience yourself. I do see the Lust card. I see hunger and desire. You following your desires is triggering others. I'm sensing you're heading towards a path of conflict. I'm sensing you want to pick up a hobby, a work path, or a soul path. And I'm sensing that other people have a thing or two to say about. You're working to protect your energy so that you can pursue your desires. But however, you're going to have to address this strife. You might have to sever some things if people can't respect your life choices. Blessings, friend. Make any donation, no minimum donation to get in line. Blessings to you, Lindsay. I hope that serves you. Up next is AG1313. And then we have Heather Matthews. Ocean sound, I like that. When you swim with mortals, you think you're mortal. In other words, you forget that you're immortal. Okay, AG1313. Are you going to be happy with your new position and salary? Really interesting because I got cards that don't really tie into happiness. I'm sensing that you're at a place in your life where your needs are changing. As far as salary, I got the Queen of Discs and the Prince of Swords. I'm sensing that you've secured for yourself definitely a financially sound position. Is it overtly abundant? No. It does give you the room to study things that you want to study, to learn about things you want to learn about. You're going to be surrounded with the right types of experiences. But on a personal level, as far as what you're looking for, as far as intimacy, happiness, self-expression in your life, I'm sensing that vibe in your life is changing. Blessings to you, my friend, and I hope that serves you well. Up next is going to be Heather Matthews, and then is going to be Kenny. See what the cards have to say for Heather. Now, to start off, you have the Seven of Wands, valor, assertiveness, and pride. I'm sensing that you're ready to assert something. You're ready to declare something. Make it absolute. You've decided that something needs to be. See the Empress, family, unity, and support systems. That right now you're fighting for your soul tribe. You're fighting for the people you believe in, for the things that you believe need to be protected. And I also see the Ten of Cups. Codependency, addiction. There's something in your life that does not serve you. I'm sensing that it's causing you to act irrationally. Whether it's television, whether it's the use of anything in your life that avoids a deeper recognition of the energy processes going on. I'm sensing that you're ready to shift away from something that doesn't serve you because you're tired of it. You're ready to start being the change that you want to see for others. Blessings to you, Heather. I hope this serves you. I see the Princess of Discs. There's a pretty valuable opportunity in front of you. I'm sensing you're using it to motivate you, to get you out of the funk. Blessings to you. Up next is Kenny. Please do a reading for me. All right, no specific question. Draw 3 cards. After Kenny is Heidi, and then we have C.A. Hummingbird. To get your cards read, make a donation of any amount. Kenny, you're at a place in your life where you have learned something extremely useful, you have discovered a truth, or you've come to all certainty in regards to a matter. All the information is out, and the information is painful to receive. I'm sensing you've discovered something you perhaps wish you haven't, but now that you've discovered it, you cannot unsee it. It has given you all the information required that you need to move forward. You see the value of abundance in front of you. You see the whole variety of opportunity in front of you. You realize that though this is a difficult situation, you're ready to pivot towards the abundance that is available. There's strife I'm sensing that cannot be repaired. There's something in your life that just there's no reconciling it. So the truth has come out within a situation. The truth is painful. But what I'm sensing for you at this time is that there's going to be a lot of abundance that opens up for you once you come to terms with things and once you accept things for how they are. Blessings to you, my friend, and I hope this has served you well. Up next is Heidi. General message, of course. On the deck, I see the Wheel of Fortune. Karma and destiny. Everything has aligned for things to reveal themselves, for your absolute destiny to make itself known. Heidi, you have the Princess of Discs, the manifestation of material wealth. See the Prince of Discs, and I see the Nine of Wands. A perfect financial opportunity has been aligned for you, or there's someone in your life that is perfectly competent in the realms of business, finances. There's a very ripe and powerful opportunity that you've been looking for. You've come to it. I'm sensing you've been building this opportunity within your world of imagination. You've been putting faith into something to come true, and I'm sensing it's beginning to take steps towards that. You're at a place where you have visualized the type of wealth or career advancement you want, and I'm sensing you've made the perfect soul alliances to get you there. The universe has aligned you at the perfect place at the perfect time to seize an opportunity that means the world to you. Blessings to you, Heidi. I hope that serves you. Up next is C.A. Hummingbird. I might have to dig for your question. I don't see a question. So I'm just going to read the energies accordingly. Blessings, friend. C.A. Hummingbird is the last on deck. If you want to be able to jump in line, feel free to just make a donation of any amount. PayPal at seldomdreams.com or use Super Chat. Super Chat's the easiest because that's where we're all hanging out, right? CA Hummingbird. You have the Five of Swords, defeat. There's this deep sadness, this loneliness. You feel like the rebel rejected. Power structures do not see you in the greatest light, despite the fact that you're living to your highest virtue. The Queen of Wands shows that this is someone who's demanding specific results, not necessarily just great results. I'm sensing the universe wants you to align with new soul tribe, people who see your song, people who see your value for what it is. They're not trying to get you to conform into being something else. You're aligned on the right path and trust the universe to continue to send new opportunities and situations your way. Blessings, friend. I hope that serves you. So, Fox censorship, this is what I'll say. Check your email for your receipts. I did not get a super chat from you. I have all of my super chats open. I can scroll all the way to the very beginning of this live stream in a separate window. So, Fox censorship, I do not have a super chat from you. Check your email. And if you did get an email, let me know your order number. I love how the people who are working so hard to save other people can hardly save themselves. I'm pretty sure the Bible has a great line that says, pull the log out of your own eye before you try to pull it out of somebody else's. It's very funny because it's very seldom that I find some people who can walk in a straight line. Should I move to Houston, Texas? Is my book going to be successful? Amisha Swan. I see that there are new financial opportunities and endings in your life. Are you moving specifically to Houston, Texas? I can't say that, but are you moving? You definitely are. I'm sensing if you're looking for a new opportunity to be able to build your craft. I'm sensing you're looking for the perfect setting. I'm sensing for your works. See the art card with the Ace of Discs? You're looking to apply your technique, your art, transmute it into something powerful. You want, however, the right situation scenario. You don't feel like you're in the most conducive place for your work right now. You want to separate yourself from that space and you want to follow your one star in sight. You know, definitely follow the book. Definitely follow the dream. I'm sensing that you need to surround yourself with the perfect inspiration for your book to be successful. And I'm sensing that is contingent on your move. So I'm sensing for sure, yes, you definitely are going to want to move. Texas, I'm not going to say specifically that that's where you should go out of no bias or particular reason. Just telling you to keep your mind open. Look for the thing that is inspiring for your works, according to the cards. There have been countless signs this whole live stream that life is too short for each and every moment not to be filled with divination. Life is too short for each and every moment not to be filled with divination. So if there's ever a moment that you're looking for answers, if you get yourself into that right mentality, you will find the answers. You will receive the answers. Blessings to you, friends. I'm just going to take this opportunity to refill my water. Toodaloo. And we are back. Sumak, thank you kindly for your donation. Can you please let me know the first and last initial? People who think what I do is pure evil have never seen pure evil, nor have they addressed the evil within themselves. It is easy to point the finger and assume that the devil is outside of yourself, that everything but you is the devil. But let me tell you, the beast that you think you're pointing the finger at is the beast that is actually doing the pointing. It is the beast that is within you, and until you learn to tame the beast within, you'll have the slightest bit of spirituality within your life. Because the light cannot exist without the darkness. And a religion instilled by authority is always to the benefit of authority. So if you are to try to crucify me with the religion of authority, I can't even begin, with the irony in that. I can't even begin with the hypocrisy, of that. This is what I have to say about religion. People talk about religion and God like the prophet lineage is over, right? Like the prophet lineage is over. And prophets are still incarnating. Great people are still incarnating. Miracles are still happening. We're still in an age where this infinite power is always here. So blessings to you. We're going to read for Sumak. And then we're going to read for Debbie. If Debbie has a specific question, I'll get to that. Drawing 3 cards for Sumak. See the sun, truth and illumination, the opening of your third eye, divine presence, and divine certainty. Sumak, you have found the power within yourself. See the 2 of Wands, decisiveness, confidence. And I also see the 9 of Cups, happiness, joy, and authenticity. Great power, great joy. You know exactly what you want out of life. You have found divine purpose, divine clarity. You have found reasons to be happy. And I'm sensing the universe has helped to bring great clarity about something. It's helped to fill you with confidence, purpose. You feel very reassured at this point in your life, Sumak. You have a lot of confidence. You know exactly what you want. And you also have a lot of reasons to be celebrating. Blessings to you, and I hope that is helpful. Up next is Debbie Luong. People throw these words around like black magic as if like they have like definitive meanings. Like, what's white magic? Yeah, here's another great one I like to tell people. The loser never writes history. Winning and losing has nothing to do with virtue. Winning and losing is winning and losing. The conqueror is the one that writes history. So it is very likely that if you and your people celebrated a certain deity, but then you lost the big war, it's very likely that that god is going to be the next devil, the next demon, the next Satan, the next undesirable, the punishable for eternity to justify the virtues of others. The religious question is great. I love the keyboard warriors who know less about the Bible than me, who can't even conjure a quote off the top of their head from it, who try to tread their boots in here. It's really funny to watch. Now, next we have Debbie Luong. Anything is appreciated. See the 5 of Discs, worry, and I also see the 5 of Wands, strife. There's angst in your life, and there's a little bit of turmoil in your life. You have made the right decisions in your life. You want new love. The universe is telling you you're deserving and worthy of new love, soul experiences. But however, I'm sensing there's this anxiousness that, Debbie, right now, you have to work on your sense of self-worth. You have to believe that you're worthy of all the gifts that the universe would like to send you, and you shall receive them. Blessings to you, my friend. I hope that serves you. Tommy, God's be praised. Thank you for your donation. Let me know if you have a question. Blessings to you, Debbie. Energy is with you. Yes, Gyla, I do parties. You go to seldomdreams.com. I serve within the United States. If one of you is feeling like a high baller and you want to fly me across the world, then so be it. But there's obviously going to be travel expenses there. I work primarily within New England and New York State, within the United States. If you're trying to fly me out to London, like I said, it's gonna cost you. Just a general read for Tommy. So what I have for you to start off, Tommy, for general energy, I see the Knight of Cups. You're ready to take a leap of faith towards joy, happiness, and excitement. You want life to feel good. You want life to be sensual. You want it to be filled with experience. I'm sensing at this time it is very important for you to be spontaneous, to be immersed in the moment. You have a strong reputation. You're well liked and well received by people. And now you're trying to take that energy and you're trying to have some fun with it. You have a great sphere of influence. You have a lot of people who respect you, and you're trying to help use your influence to start having more fun. You have also found things that inspire you within your life. Princess of Wands, I see things that motivate you, that move you. I'm sensing that there are things in your life that are looking to compel you to take on opportunities that speak wholeheartedly to your soul. I'm sensing with this Princess of Wands that you have found passion within you that has gotten you out of your comfort zone. And the reciprocation that you're getting from people is helping to motivate you. I'm sensing that there are a lot of people who see the passion, the fire that you have. They see that you have this incredible gift about you, and they want to be around you. You're at a place in your life where you feel you have a reason to celebrate, and you also feel very appreciated. Blessings, my friend, and I hope this serves you well. $420, let's have fun. Not in this office building. Not in this office building. Yeah, that's something I thought about. You know, the type of energy that you conjure. You know, I was at a place in my life where I felt like I needed my office to be out of the house. Because you have the screaming children in the background. I'll just be doing like the zodiac readings and you just hear like the baby screaming. And it's like, oh no, why is the baby screaming? And I'm trying to keep my energy present on the cards. But everyone else can obviously hear the ruckus in the background. So I was like, okay, got to get the out-of-house office. And so now that I've realized that, you know, my family's just like, oh yeah, Avery reads tarot, cool, nothing new. You know, I talk about the stuff that I typically talk about, and I just feel the energy in the rooms around me. You know, I might as well be the lion from the land of misfit toys or something like that, because, you know, the eyebrows and question marks, they never end. But it's really funny how the set energies of things, like, you know, there's a certain type of comfort level I can accomplish here, and there's a certain type of comfort level that can happen at home. And so it's really just that balance of life. You know, I feel like I've evolved. I've worked through so many different setups, you know, since I've started doing this. And I feel like it's been a constant tuning process. Like what you think is going to be perfect is not always going to be perfect. Like the amount of times that I would break out into song, if I could break out into song, if I wasn't surrounded by a bunch of working professionals trying to work, I would be doing it a lot more. But obviously I'm not going to because that's rude. So, can anyone see your chats? Yes, we can see your chats. We did not see your donation earlier, but if you just donate to PayPal at Seldom Dreams, that might be easier for you. The super chat that you think went through did not go through. LOL. Does anyone have any questions for the cards? To be able to ask, get in the queue, make a donation of any amount. If not, I'm just going to keep the ramble show going on. It's interesting within spirit work, a lot of people have fear. A lot of people's first reaction with spiritualism or ritual magic or anything to do with the supernatural, the paranormal, a lot of people's first instincts are like, oh my gosh, evil spirits, dark entities, things possessing my soul, things going wrong. People typically think of all the things that could go wrong before they think about all the things that could go right. So within magic spirituality, what you have to understand is, this is what I tell people, is one, first and foremost, all people and all things are interconnected. That time and space are illusionary. They're not real. There is no distance physically, literally, between me and you. There's an illusion of separation, which creates the degree of separation. But however, we're able to channel and connect right now as if we're right next to each other. Why? Because everything within the psychic universe is connected. And so because everything in the psychic universe is connected, everything is constantly interacting with each other, including spirits. So whether you like spirits or not, whether you believe in spirits or not, or whether you want to work with them or not, spirit is playing you. Spirit is interacting with you. Spirit is affecting your life. Spirit is putting cause and effect around you in almost inexplainable ways. So you got one or two options. You can sit there and keep getting played by spirit, or you can start playing spirit. You can be the DJ or you could be the speakers. You want to be the creator. You want to be the source. You want to be the frequency. You want to be what ultimately helps to evolve and transcend the typical limitations of things. holding an obsidian dagger while talking. Now everybody listen to me. This has magical powers. Beware. No, but seriously, if you're looking to advance your spiritual training, if you want to develop your psychic powers, if you want to learn more about magical ritual, I'm happy to be that guide to bring you on that path. By signing up for consultation, don't tell anybody, but there's a discount code called Zeus. It gives you 20% off. Don't tell anybody. You can use it for live consultations. Live consultations are purchased the same place where you buy live readings. I either guide you towards the reading or down the psychic consultation. Each individual has a unique magical blueprint that can be cultivated, that can be refined, that can be brought into its higher version. Because all of you have perfection living within you. It's about the careful pruning, selection of elements, interacting with the right energies, entities, essences that help connect you into the higher aspect of yourself. I'm not here to tell you to believe in necessarily exactly how I do things, but I do have a gift for helping other people's spirituality to unfold naturally and authentically within them. I'm not telling you to believe or practice exactly as I do, but I do have a gift and ability to help you to see yours. So if you're looking for somebody to work with to guide you in your psychic practice, I'm happy to head on over to seldomdreams.com, learn more information. Don't tell anybody, but for our live consultations, there's a discount code for 20% off. It's Zeus, Zeus. Isn't astrology the base of all religions? To an extent, it definitely is. A lot of people have throughout the whole world have looked up to the star. Christianity, the kings followed the star. Egyptology, the stars. Greek mythology, the stars. The various religions, whether it's the moon phases or it's just intertwined so much. Really it comes down to this is what I tell everybody. Everyone here has the equal ability to connect to the divine. Everybody here has the ability to talk to God. You just simply need to allow the channel to come through. You need to have faith. You need to have belief. A channel cannot come through when you have headphones on. I'm sensing that for all of you to get to that next place that you want to be, to get to that next level of spiritual development. You have no idea how much shame is holding you back. You have no idea how much fear and pain and suffering and denial are holding you back. The things that are stopping you in your spiritual development is you telling yourself what you're allowed to feel and what it is that you're allowed to experience. Your spirituality is going to skyrocket once you stop living by the moral compass. Why do I say that? It's like, oh wow, Avery's saying be evil. No. Everyone immediately thinks that once you say something about morality, you're talking about being evil. It has nothing to do with being evil. It has to do with being yourself, regardless of labels, regardless of contingencies. Do what thou wilt shall be the whole of the law. Do as you will, and you will find your purpose. You will find your sacred work. You'll find your path. You'll find your highest value to add to others. That the people who are able to connect to the divine, the strongest I have found, are people who have suffered the most. In modern religion, that ties to the concept of sin. So for me, I don't believe in original sin. I don't believe you're born having done something wrong. So I don't believe that we are judged inherently on that. I do believe that there are stains on your soul as you age and as you live that can be corrected, that can be transmuted, but the stains are the stains. They've created blemishes. They've taken some of the magic away. By being aligned with your highest version, which is above and beyond code of laws, you are receiving the best vibrations from the universe. All religions are basically mouthpieces for authority. If they were written by the scribes, if they were written by the monks who hid away in the lavish temples, it was for authority by authority. The most powerful real estate is within the mind. There are at times where, like, for example, the energies of Shiva, come through for me. Where I do find certain pantheons, for example, like the Hindu pantheon, comes through. And I do find those resonances. I find that gods take on many names, many faces, many energetic aspects. And I find that sometimes that comes through for me, but I find that culturally there are other things that come through to me more often. So Fez says, everyone has light and darkness in them. The key is to balance them. Don't waste your time to the extremities. Concisely. Don't regulate yourself. Don't overtly regulate yourself. If your life is falling into this place of dysfunctionality, then obviously some regulation and routine is what you need. But most people here are not in that place. You overtly regulate yourself. You are denying yourself a human experience. If you need these guard posts to walk in a straight line, then you're not worthy of the highest gifts that the universe, God, whatever you want to call it, has to offer. Ocean Sound said, I had an out-of-body experience once. I saw myself sleeping. That was a real time in my life when a lot of spiritual experiences were happening. It was in Fort Lauderdale, just sharing. Interesting. I find most deities are the same energies but with different names. Valid opinion. To get a reading from Avery, thank you, Orion. And if you haven't already, give Orion a subscribe. She's doing this out of the kindness of their heart. And the best way to support her is to go on over and, give her a subscribe. I deeply appreciate her help with moderating this channel. Where do you personally find where people can act on their divine purpose within the parameters of their career job? So Danielle, this comes down to, when we're talking about career and job, a lot of people get too tied into virtue signaling. Virtue signaling is you want to put on the appearance that you're doing good things. Not saying this is everybody that chooses this profession, but you probably know plenty of people who went into caregiving to virtue signal that they are a caregiver. Obviously, there are people who have went into that profession because that is obviously what they love. But there are people who want to seem morally superior. And religion is just simply another one of those things where you are felt by your energetic resonation. You are felt by the vibration that you create, that you conjure. If you have negative energy, I can see the storm cloud all around you. If you are blessed, I can see the energy. I can see the glow. I can see the gold all around you. Follow your path and you'll know to answer the questions correctly along that path. Do not think so far ahead on that path. Allow yourself to live in the moment. The universe does not live by a code of law system. The universe is a vibrational experience. And that you get what you give. You match the vibration of what you desire and you will find it. Unu asked, is semen retention worthwhile? You know, this is what I'm going to say. It doesn't address the deeper underlying issues. You know, a lot of people will blame little things for their deeper issues. It's like, oh, you know, the moment I start picking up this lifestyle routine, everything will get better. If you are finding that you don't have a healthy relationship with your, with your intimate life, keep those things in check. You know, if things are serving you, you yourself as a person need to be able to decide, is a certain activity serving me? Is it not serving me? I'm feeding myself with all my senses. Is feeding myself with this sense serving me? Don't think about the code of laws in the cult of, I just laugh at the cult of semen retention. Ultimately put your will out there, follow your will, exert your will, whatever gets you motivated and exercise. But if you're finding that you lose motivation doing certain things, then there's your answer. So every individual needs to follow their own 1 star in sight. Blessings to you, Libs. I'll draw a couple cards for you. Are there any messages from spirit guides for me? I appreciate those words, Nays Magical Tarot. Live, spirit guides are telling you to move fast and be open-minded to new opportunities that speak to your soul, that speak to your instincts and speak to your desires. I'm sensing there are people in your life who have betrayed you or at the very least let you down. You've been suspended as far as how to handle it. The universe is telling you to forget about patching things up, just follow your instincts. It's time to get to the next place and to allow yourself to experience what your soul truly desires. It's been an honor having you for the live today, Lives 333. Does anyone have any questions about spirituality, magic? We do have a tarot class that is happening in about a week. We're looking at April 3rd. Check out the Eventbrite link on the YouTube channel or just go to the Seldom Dreams website and click the tarot class. It's a donation-based tarot class. So what that means is donate whatever you will. I'm really not expecting anyone to come up with a certain amount. I appreciate those who see the value of the class in front of them, but I appreciate even more those who would do anything to be there. So if you want to learn how to step into this multidimensional art, you want to see how the living and breathing cards come alive off the table and are interchanging and intermoving parts of reality, come take this class. It's fun. Hang out with like-minded people. Hang out for a good lecture. If you want the pre-recorded learning material, just click join and select Magus here on the YouTube channel. We have over 5 hours of pre-recorded learning material. Go check it out. We have online one-on-one training as well. During these live streams, we only do short, quick readings, but I do offer more longer, immersive readings. I also offer training in your psychic abilities. I offer spiritual life coaching, and I also offer guidance and magical ritual. If you find that this is your vibe and this is the world that you want to immerse yourself in, I'm happy to be your guide on that journey. We also have a beautiful selection of obsidian products that are available at seldomdreams.com. We just added a few new obsidian necklaces. Go check them out. We have now an obsidian rose and also an obsidian ball necklace. This is the obsidian mirror. We also have obsidian mirrors, obsidian fears, obsidian thames, obsidian hands, obsidian palm stones. Did I say obsidian? We've got obsidian. Come on over to seldomdreams.com and check out our beautiful eclectic collection of obsidian goods that are available. Awesome asks, will I be doing other classes again? Not in the near future, but I am working on a law of attraction manifestation type series that I have in the motions. I'm working to find the perfect in-person venue. I'm in no rush. I want to be sure that, the channel is smooth sailing. I don't want to be in a rush to be doing in-person stuff. I want to be sure it's perfect when I do it. But as far as like manifestation stuff, I'm looking for that to be more in person. Online for now, we're likely just going to be sticking with the tarot class. Everybody gets obsidian. Yeah. Yes, I do teach on psychic abilities. You're not in the USA. That is okay. There will be more online opportunities in the future. Right now it's about growth. And as we're reaching more and more people, more and more opportunities will be made. But as far as manifestation lectures, right now, here's a manifestation lecture. Tuning into this live stream is going to connect you to that energetic current. Manifestation's all to do with vibration. A lot of people think it's about reaffirming these phrases in your mind. It's about getting in the vibration you want to be. If you're hanging out on this live stream, you're hanging out with people who have the vibration that you want around you, with a person you're hearing from that you respect the vibration of, and that's going to help conjure really powerful experiences in your life. Happy full moon in Libras, folks. Today begun hard for me, same here, but spending time here has made my day, same here. Thanks for coming on, Avery. It's an honor to have you, Ocean Sound. Do you also do classes on crystals? Cover a few crystals works in your classes. These are all great ideas. Thank you, everybody, for the feedback. I don't brag to be a crystal expert. I would say I'm quite adept with crystals. I'm quite well versed in crystals. I've never tried to make this a crystal channel or make myself like the crystal guy, but I know a lot about obsidian. I know a lot about scrying. There are a few other crystals that I enjoy as well. I would recommend the best way to learn about crystals is to either read, or, you can look up pre-recorded videos about them. Think of it like this. If it can be done better pre-recorded, I don't do it live. The tarot classes, I feel like there's just such an X factor because tarot is so intricate. It's really nice to have someone there so you can raise hands and ask questions. But that's what I'd recommend for that stuff. Anything that I don't cover on here, but you'd like to learn from me, you can always order or discuss through personal one-on-one consultation that is found on the website at seldomdreams.com. It's really interesting you asked that, Safez. Avery, did you enter in contact with a Moldavite crystal? Yes, I had one, and then I was told it would run away from me, and it just ran away from me exactly 1 year ago. I had it for like 5 years. It's very strange. It's very powerful. It's very particular. And it has a very interesting way of coming into people's lives and leaving people's lives. Now, Moldavite is definitely very powerful. People want to talk crystals. I'll talk crystals. I'm not just going to front that I'm a professional. Like, I do a tarot class because I confess that I'm a professional at this. Good luck finding someone who's better. And I say that with a little bit of confidence, a little bit of arrogance. But what I'm saying that is because I do have confidence in my pure professional expertise of tarot. I don't have the same confidence in my expertise with crystal. Put me up there next to the biggest wise guy in the tarot textbooks. Sure, I could give them a run for their money. But crystals, no. Would you ever start a mystery school, like have an actual building? That's totally in the dream, Nay. It's totally in the dream, and everybody here who's helping to contribute to this chat is, in this low term, helping to contribute to that dream. What is the best way to manifest? Say that you're doing it for other people. The easiest way to manifest is to, 1, be a caregiver, and then 2, say you're doing it for the people that you're taking care of. From my personal experiences, that is the easiest way to manifest. I need this home because I'm buying it for my family, right? There you go. Bam, manifested the home. It's easier with that. Now, when you don't have that, let's say you're not a caregiver, you're not a parent, you're not a guardian, you're not helping someone who needs your help like that. You say, universe, I need you to invest in me so I can do this for other people. You got to negotiate with the universe. You got to say, why is the universe sending you this? I say, you got to give me this so I can do this. And if collective consciousness believes in that effort, and collective consciousness always believes in taking care of children, always believes in taking care of the children and future generations. It's the easiest path to go. If you have children in your life that you're doing things for, blessings will come into your life incredibly fast. But however, if you're just looking to help people, you're looking to help society, you want to help others by helping yourself, the universe will always help you manifest with that. Jay Jones, thank you for hanging out. Goddess Guru Melina meditates with crystals, and that is totally valid. You know, I've had like calls with people who like their energy is like insanely toxic, and so I'll be like holding on to like a selenite crystal for dear life, trying to protect my energy. And I look it up like, ooh, is this call over? It's like, oh, it's only 5 minutes in. It feels like an hour. Ooh. Some people are vampires. They really are. And they don't even know it. But they suck the life out of you. It's incredible. Come out and check out our vampire castle. I would definitely love to someday. That has always been something that has intrigued me. The Transylvania area, Romania area, that whole like Eastern Europe area has always been interesting to me. Paula, thank you kindly for that donation. What do I need to know? Emperor, Divine Masculine, Wheel of Fortune, Karma, Destiny. And I see the Six of Discs. I see success, opportunity, fertile grounds. What I'm sensing for you at this time is someone with an incredible amount of power, incredible amount of authority, has helped to guide you towards success. Someone with high favors to offer. Someone who has an opportunity to offer for you. You know, you've landed success in your life. You've been guided towards this opportunity. You've been prepared for this soul alliance. You've aligned with somebody who's helped to bring great success into your life, something to be proud of, Paula. And this is a person I'm sensing is going to help look out for you and give you new opportunities. If anyone would like to get their cards read, feel free to make a donation of any amount. I'm happy to read your cards. Yeah, it's crazy how people could drain your energy through the phone. I've gotten to a place where I'm like, I'm insanely selective with how often I talk to people and who I'm talking to. And sometimes it offends people because they don't get it. It's just like, dude, you don't have your own energy retained and you're sapping off of mine. And I don't know how to spell it out for you. I don't have the energy for certain things anymore. Don't have the patience for them. Nay, I see an opportunity coming into your life. Powerful financial opportunities coming through. It is helping to build the world that you want to see. And I do see the devil, the energy of Pan. You know, there's the continuous energy that we've been discussing. And I see the Prince of Discs striving towards success, entrepreneurship, and innovation, creative power, adaptability. I'm sensing that the universe wants to help you build. The universe wants to see you take on new opportunities. The universe wants to see you thrive and connect with powerful things that will compel you to access tremendous opportunities. It's really interesting because where you stand in time and place, You know, when we talk about like religion and we talk about societies and we talk about cultures, we talk about Egypt. You go to Egypt today, Egypt today has nothing to do with Egypt of 4,000 years ago. Egypt today it's a completely different place. The culture there is a completely different energy, completely different time. Egypt in the time of Moses. You know, it's funny because even in the Bible it says that when Moses cast down his scepter, it was in likeness of like the Egyptians, suggesting that he was also using similar magic. But we can again just go with the edited by the Catholic Church version in perspective that obviously it was because he had greater power than the Pharaoh. But point being is everything gets tied down to point, purpose, and place. Point, purpose, and place. Application and place. If you're on the internet trying to crucify people with your logic and reasoning, you're the issue. You're the issue. If you have a message to preach, you preach it to people who are going to listen because it serves you. You're here because you're looking for a fight. You're looking for a religious argument because you've got used to the high of the religious argument, but not the religious works, the religious teachings, the spiritual movement and mastery of it. The Holy Spirit, the Spirit does not move through you if you lack authenticity and you lack vibration. Blessings, friends. Does anybody else have any more questions for the cards? Ancient Kemet was wild. You can you can ask a question with a donation of any amount. You can also send it at Seldom Dreams on PayPal. Thank you. I appreciate you coming through. Thank you kindly, everybody, for joining. Chop out Jerome. Thank you kindly for your donation. What is your question? Do you channel all the time? I use the cards to help me channel. I do not need the cards to channel, but I channel all the time. I'm about almost 3 hours into a live stream, so my channeling is a little sapped. I'm probably going to go for about 20 more minutes. Perhaps we will go on live later. Might need to just wait till tomorrow. I agree. I think it's a very cool name. Yeah, I'm right now at the place that I don't think I could just conjure a prophetic vision just because I've already used so much energy. Uncle G, sir, I will put you on the news. I think I'd be great at telling the news. It's going to rain. Pastor, do I get bad vibes from you? I get complex vibes. The vibes that I get is someone who has some things to transmute still. I'm sensing that you're on a verge of discovery. I'm sensing that you're learning a lot of things about yourself. You're just about to scrape the iceberg, and there are things that you're discovering within that you're going to be able to transform, but that stuff's still unfolding, still undeveloped, and is therefore still chaotic. People ask me if I believe in Jesus. Let's define, what does believe in Jesus mean? Do I believe that Jesus is the Son of God? I don't believe that God has a son. I believe that we're all children of God, and I believe that we're all prophets. So I believe every human being is a prophet. I don't believe in the prophet lineage because I don't believe you need somebody else to talk to God for you. The question, do you believe in Jesus, is extremely multifaceted, and I can answer that question a million different ways. It's probably the most commonly thing I get asked on this channel. Like, I do believe he was a real person. And I do believe he stood up to the Roman Empire. And I do believe he was crucified. I don't know what you're fishing for, but I do believe. What are you drinking? Here's a great joke. I hardly drink. I'm just high off of life, people. X519, Fish Drace, do you have a question? Blessings too. Thank you kindly for joining us. Deanna, there we go. I'm going to drop out Jerome, and then we're going to go on to Deanna. If I see a question from X519, I will answer it. Do I believe that God has a plan? I believe that God is unrelatable to human consciousness. It has nothing about him that is relatable to human morality. I believe that God has a plan that is not relatable. I believe that God is interchangeable with the universe. I believe that ultimately we're all components of God. I believe that I'm God. I believe you're God. I believe we're all cellular structures of the one and whole, aspects of the whole, and therefore all equal in the whole. General reading for Jerome, I see the Hierophant. Direct transmission, powerful knowledge and information is coming through to you in your life. Direct transition that is helping you understand, that is helping you to see things for what they really are. In the world before language, you understand it. You see it. You feel it. You sense things before it's coming. We have 93 concurrent viewers in the chat. Do what thou wilt shall be the whole of the law. I also see the Nine of Cups for you, Jerome. Happiness, joy, and celebration. I'm sensing that you're at a place in your life where you have a reason to be happy. You see how your happiness is unfolding, and you see how these divine gifts are coming through to you in your life. And I see the Priestess. Powerful spiritual awakening. You're going through a profound spiritual change. The answers are coming down to you. They are being handed to you. You're seeing things in a complete, clear sight. It is giving you happiness because now you can see how things really work, how things actually are, and it brings you to a level of inner peace. Blessings to you, my friend. So we're going to go to X519 and then to Deanna, just going in donation order. Blessings to you all. Thank you kindly. Why does what state? When we say it, what is it? Is it the book that has been rewritten, revised by a selective group of only men over the course of thousands of years? What is it? Just because it said something doesn't mean it is. The living, breathing is the living and breathing. The truth is in the living and breathing. Everyone is obsessed with the gravestones having the answers. The gravestones don't have the answers. The children have the answers. The youth have the answers. The living and breathing vitality of life. I don't believe in Socratic thinking, and I don't believe in the commandments, because I believe everything in life is circumstantial. For X519, the Ten of Cups, codependency, addiction, unhealthy things within your life. I see that there are things in your life that are holding you back. Connect better by your guides. The Ten of Cups can point to substance, can point to television, can point to things that just bring your vibration down, but these are things that are just easier to plug into. These are things that are easy to turn on, like the television. They don't bring you authentic happiness. You are going through a powerful shift and realizing that certain habits in your life are blocking you from spiritual experiences. Princess of Discs, assets, resources, materialization. Manifestation of wealth. I'm sensing that to connect with your spirit is you have to be advancing towards your great work. You have to shed away these half-truths, these half-happinesses for something that you're serious about, and this will connect you with the Most High. Uncle, because we're all dreaming and we're all remembering, and each and every little thing that you see is not a new experience, but is a thought and feeling conjured and remembered. Then that is why we live in a universe conjured by God, the universe, whatever you want to call it, made of signs and symbols, because signs and symbols create a form of resonation that connect us to the eternal truth. If we had the answers already in us completely, we would stop incarnating. But that happens collectively, not individually. And that's my belief. I don't think that once you finish your work, you're out of here. Nah, no one finishes till the last person finishes. That's what I believe in spirituality. Nobody finishes till the last person finishes. Some people say the first shall be last and the last shall be first. I say nobody finishes until the last person finishes. That gets you to play the game a totally different way, huh? We're now going to go on to Deanna. For Deanna. Where you stand, Deanna, as far as from Thoth, we have the Princess of Cups. You're being called to follow your happiness, your joy. There are people in your life that want to take your energies, your talents, your powers, and redirect them somewhere else. There are people who want to marionette you away from your destiny. However, you feel your destiny breathing through you, living through you. You feel its presence and you feel its energy. It motivates you and inspires you. You found that absolute one star in sight. You know what you're being pulled for. You know what you're being moved through. You know what you're striving for. There's somebody who wants other things for you. And I'll pray for you too, Uncle G. And the Prince of Swords is trying to strive towards a place of intellectual knowledge. You have found one absolute star in sight. You have found one thing that is worthwhile. But you realize you have to navigate carefully around somebody who doesn't want that for you. I'm going to draw an angel card for you. See what comes up to elaborate upon that message from Thoth. More coming through. I see Umabel. Ace of Swords, affinity and friendship. Obtain the friendship of anyone. You're at a place where you're extremely charming. You're at a place, Deanna, where you have the ability to transmute situations in front of you. Disarm people by using selective language, selective moves. Be intentful, be practical, be in tune. The universe wants you to have your desires. There are people, things in front of you trying to block you. Transmute them. Turn their emotions inside out. The cards are saying you know how to do it. Lucifer says, Lucifer calling. I want to know who is the devil and spirit, darkness, and those exists. See, here's the deal. I just don't really believe the Christian devil exists. I don't believe in heaven and hell. I don't believe the devil as modern society perceives it exists. Do I think that there are spirits that get a kicking out of human suffering? Yes. Do I think there are many of them? Yes. Is there a single one? No. As far as you want to know, there are many different entities, energies, and entities that will guide you through things. Lucifer calling, I would recommend you research something called the Goetia. If you're looking to connect to the astral spirits that are able to connect you with the forces that you're looking for, I highly recommend you look into the Goetia. That is what is likely going to help you with what it is you are looking for. Blessings, everybody. Deeply appreciated to have here. Oh, boy. It's really interesting. The idea of hair. In many cultures around the world, hair was so tied into your spirituality. To have long hair meant you were connected to God. To have long hair meant that you were just, powerful, and spiritual. When the Roman Empire came in, they had all their soldiers shave their heads. They had them shave their face because it's a way of chastising yourself, submitting. You submit to authority by shaving your head, shaving your face. Shaving is how you submit. Cutting your hair short is how you submit. When you, unfortunately, if you go to jail, what do? They shave your head. So it's interesting that Chip Broadhead wanted to bring in Jesus, then throw in the undercut about my hair being long. Christ does not walk with you. The Holy Spirit does not walk with you. Nothing spiritual walks through you. You're just a horrible walking punchline who is cursed for generations to come. That's what I got to say for you, bud. Ultimately, those who are trying to pull the logs out of people's eyes are honestly the people who have the biggest logs in their own eye. These are the people who blow the trumpets for all to see, but lack the ability to do the good work unto themselves. That finally, be kind, be just, be good, be righteous, and you will have your eternal treasures in heaven. But maybe if I just cut my hair and tucked in my shirt, maybe God would like me more. Who knows? Maybe God loved the Roman Empire that much. He wants all men to have shaved faces and shaved heads. Who knows? Could you imagine? Could you imagine having such a sad and miserable life that you're just scrolling on YouTube shorts? You see a dude with long hair. You have to try to like whip out a Jesus quote and like insult the dude's hair. Like imagine where you're at in life where that's what you're doing with your time. Imagine that's what you're spending your time on. You hate your own life so much, you're Bible thumping people on the internet through the shorts feed. I hope Dionysus brings some great longevity and joy for you. Do I like metal? I do like metal. Metal's fun. In general, I tend to be drawn towards rock music, but I do love music of all forms. As far as a concert, though, rock concerts, where to be. That's where to be. Yeah, it blows my mind how triggered somebody could be just because someone has a long haircut and a long beard. This is like, I'm sorry, your employer makes you cut your hair. I don't have an employer to make me cut my hair. I'm sorry. I don't know what to tell you. No one's here to make me cut my hair. I'm sorry, someone's here to make you cut yours. If you would like a card drawn, feel free to make a donation of any amount. I'm happy to pull a card for you. Thank you so much, Orion's Belt. And friends, if you haven't, go give Orion's Belt a subscribe. Go check them out. They are, they're doing this to support this channel. This would be a great turnaround. Support them. Go check out their channel. Give them a subscribe. It'd be deeply appreciated. Long hair is totally where it's at. And if you have short hair, that's cool too. Let's just, it's about loving people for loving themselves. If seeing a human love themselves is triggering for you, then that speaks volumes. And a person dresses in the robes of their choosing and it triggers you, speaks volumes. Blessings, Pamila's honest opinion. Can you do a read on Pippa for me? I can just imagine some dude like 3 months behind on his rent payment, scrolling through the YouTube Shorts feed, and he's like, hey, you need Jesus, get a haircut. Thanks, man. I'll keep your advice in mind. Pamela, can you do a read on Pippa for me? The whole short hair thing is a Roman thing. It's a thing that the Roman military did. Like having short hair is like a Roman military thing that got expanded into Western society. So now for our friend Pamila's honest opinion, can you do a read on Pippa? I see the Hermit. Someone is working extremely hard to protect their energy. Somebody is going deep within to protect themselves from the outside influences. I'm sensing that the universe at this time is trying to help you to fortify your own reality. Fortify your own world. That you want to get into the catacombs of yourself to find your inner truth. This is a person who I'm sensing has a very heavy decision weighing over them. They want to take a risk. They want to take a leap of faith to strive towards something new, meaningful. I'm sensing that the universe is telling you to be calm, be peaceful, patient. Trust that somebody needs their space, but they're going to be ready to move forward soon. That right now they're protecting their energy, but they have big goals in mind that they're getting ready to commit to. So if you're finding that they're hard to reach, their energy is hard to get in contact with, it's because they have important decisions that they're weighing on their mind. They're waiting for the right opportunity to be able to go forward with it. Blessings, friends. I'm going to go in order. Thank you, Pamela. Up next is Victoria. Victoria would love a card. You can definitely have more than a card. Thank you kindly for your donation. Five of discs, 10 of wands, 7 of wands. Bottom of the deck, 6 of swords, science. Victoria, what's coming through here is you are extremely good at what you do, but however, the pressure is on, and you're also putting a lot of pressure on yourself to perform. I am sensing what's going on here is that you are trying so hard to reach your goals to the point you're exhausting yourself. I'm sensing you're putting high expectations on yourself with little wiggle room. And so there's anxiety, there's worry. There's really good, you're really good at what you do, but however, Victoria, I'm sensing you are overworking yourself. You're drawing upon too much energy. You have exhausted yourself because you've dug for yourself a really, I don't want to call it a hole, but a tough situation. You're really talented. You got yourself into this. You can get yourself out of this. You know, your pride is what got you swinging full swing into it. Now you're immersed into it. You know, the universe is saying, find a way to transmute it. You know, build out of it. Step 1 is recognizing it's not where you want to be. Step 2 is taking the steps to start building your way out. Blessings, friend, and I hope that serves you. If you're struggling, find the donation button in the chat. You can do @SeldomDreams on PayPal. It should be right next to the chat. Up next is Trisha Kiorazi. Trisha, do you have a question, comment? And then after that will be Akus. Blessings to everybody who has got in line. We're going to draw a couple cards for Trisha. General read. Then we're going to go to Akus and then Jujubee. I am an energy reader. I read energies. I read auras. I read vibrations. I don't like the term fortune teller. But you generally tell by someone's energy where they're coming from and where they're going. For Trisha, you have power, you have the 8 of discs, prudence, and you have the charioteer. So with the 4 of discs right off the bat, you have substantial power within your life. You have security, and you have worked hard to cultivate a very specific set of skills. I'm sensing that it is important for you at this time to be able to be aligned on your divine path, to be able to put to most use the skills that you have. I see at the charioteer that there's something that you are working to manifest within your life. Cause and effect. The charioteer is holding on to a very particular vibration. There's a world that you want to be able to conjure. There's a world you want to be able to experience. Trisha, what I'm sensing though is there are people who have betrayed you. There are people who are not of your energy vibration who no longer can stick around. You have power in your life. You have skills, but now you're ready to move where others cannot go. You're ready to transform your powers and abilities into something more. You know you have the power. Now you want to know what you're going to do with it. You know what you're going to do to satisfy those emotions. Because there are certain people in your life that are not doing it right now. You have substantial power and talent that can open up some doors for you. Just match the vibration of what you want and strive towards it. The people who are currently in your life are not capable of entering that vibration. Up next is Akus. Make a donation of any amount and I'll read for you. Akus, the card I've drawn for you is the Prince of Wands. You're striving towards your passions, your dreams. Something has inflamed within you, has come alive. You have seen something worth pursuing, something that speaks to you deeply to your desires. There's something that you are very excited for, and you're ready to launch towards it. Around it, I see the Two of Cups, love. I see strong love coming into your life. A powerful soul connection connecting you between you and somebody else, motivating you to strive towards your accomplishments. I see the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords is your intellectual mind. The Ace of Swords crowned with your divine intelligence. There's new love blossoming within your life, Akus. There's new passions blossoming. You have a lot to look forward to, a lot motivating you. Somebody sees you in a very favorable light, sees you as fitting into their universe quite perfectly. Blessings, my friend, and thank you. Juju B, please read on Sarah. And then next will be Tarot by Allison. At the bottom of the deck, I see the Ace of Wands. New opportunities that speak to your passion, speak to your soul. With the Ace of Wands, follow this opportunity. It will expand your mind. It'll expand your consciousness. The universe has sent you an opportunity that speaks to your need for adventure. Juju B, you have the Prince of Discs, the Aeon, and you have the Knight of Cups. There's an opportunity to strive towards something that could be quite financially rewarding. I'm sensing with the Prince of Discs, you have found something in sight that you would like to accomplish. You have found something that has been tremendously motivating. You want to be able to set in motion, set in path those wheels that can get you towards great and significant success. Building around the Prince of Discs is the Aeon, the ascending flame, being birthed into a new spiritual reality, being birthed into a new timeline. I'm sensing it is becoming extremely important for you to be able to recognize and see the signs of the times for what they are. The universe is testing you to take an opportunity that speaks to you. However, I'm sensing that you're torn between the desire for happiness and the desire for personal advancement. I'm sensing that there's this theme, this energy that you want in your life to come true, but I'm sensing the universe is testing you to see if you have the right faith for it. If you're ready to put the proper level of determination, effort, and work to be able to see the projects come into fruition the way that you want them to. So my advice for you is you have to choose between your happiness goals and your professional goals. The universe is testing you if you're really serious for what you've asked for. A book I would recommend to start to learn astrology and to read Thoth Tarot. There are countless great astrology books. There's so many good ones to pick from. You don't even need to pick the best one. You know, astrology books, there's so many, let your heart guide you to the right one. As far as tarot books for the Thoth Tarot, it is a very difficult read, but you should read Aleister Crowley's Book of Thoth. Okay, that is the book that was originally written as the guidebook for it. For the Thoth Tarot specifically the Thoth Tarot, I recommend using this book. This book is like the best review of each individual card I have ever seen. I have a link to it in the description. Go check out these books. I recommend them. There are countless good books on astrology. Like you could probably walk into a used bookstore, get a pretty solid one. Okay, I believe up next is Tarot by Allison. What does the universe want to tell Allison today? Allison, the truth is out. You've seen the ugly truth about someone, something. You've seen the debauchery. Now that something has been seen, it cannot be unseen, and has drastically changed your feelings, the way that you look towards someone or something in your life. Now I also see the Lover's card with the Ten of Swords. The Sun in Gemini plus the Major Arcana for Gemini. You see that it is time to make the important moves within your life to move things forward. I'm sensing that you are ready. You are wholeheartedly ready to experience something new, refreshing, and authentic, but it requires letting go of something. You're ready to move forward, but something needs to be turned into soil and grown with new again. Kefra needs to reintegrate this into new light. You want to follow something that really speaks to your soul, and you are now ready to sever something that you see as toxic from your life. Blessings to you, Tarot by Allison. Samantha says, tell me anything. Your request is heard. There's totally nothing of that sort from my end. Card that I've drawn for Samantha is the Nine of Cups, happiness. You have a reason to celebrate. You have a reason to be happy. You have a reason to jump for joy. There's something that wholeheartedly vibrates so sincerely with you. You have a reason to celebrate. The divine has brought a powerful revelation to you. You could see things for what they are. You can approach them with discernment. You see things happen before they happen because you can feel into the future. You feel the vibration of things, ideas, and truths to come. You feel in tune with your life and reality. And you found one star in sight, one absolute destiny, Samantha, that's worth pursuing. Has your name all over it, has your soul calling all over it, and you're ready to achieve it. Blessings to you, Samantha. I hope that has served you. Up next is Soul Journey with Mariah. For Soul Journey with Mariah, is it possible? What insight can you share on Jimmy? I'm sensing that Jimmy is focused on his finances. The universe has sent him money, no more, no less than what is required. I'm sensing that he's protecting his energy. He's focused on cultivating his wealth, that his biggest priority is his career. However, I'm sensing that Jimmy would like to extend love. I'm sensing he has priorities or foundational things that he's working on right now. He's someone who has a hard time showing it, but he'd like to reach that Ace of Cups out. He is awkward. He is shy. He's reserved, but he has high, strong feelings of you. His mind's priority is his work, but he does feel that you're part of his destiny. He does feel that you're meant to be in his life. It seems like he has a whirlwind of different activities going on in his mind right now. Drawing a little bit more energy, you see the Eight of Wands. He might be feeling quite spontaneous. He's not someone who has the best flow in his life, but he definitely feels spirit. He feels the agency. He definitely has a strong connection with you. His priorities just seem to be elsewhere. Blessings, friends. Feel free to make a donation if you want to get added to the chat. Via Kate, blessings to you. Thank you for joining us. Wisdom and judgment for the upcoming 2 months. Angel messages. Thank you, of course. We'll draw 3 angel cards for you, Fia. Orion, blessings to you. I deeply appreciate that. G, yes, I do use @SeldomDreams, and that is my PayPal. Let me know the initials of who has made that donation, and I will read for you. Three cards for Fia from the Angel Tarot. First card we have drawn is the Ten of Cups. Hahiel. God, Master of the Universe. Divine Warrior. Confounds the wicked and brings victory and peace. Hahiel is helping you to find mastery within your given situation. Stand above the low vibrational energy of others and help to bring victory and peace for those who deserve it. You also have Imamia, judgment, God hidden in darkness, atonement of errors, destroys the powers of enemies and humiliates them, makes them look silly. You are stepping into your divine power, your divine presence, and it is showing in you and outside of you, and also in others who have chosen the wrong path against you. And you see the Knight of Pentacles, Lalahihel, the praiseworthy God. The light of understanding acquires knowledge and helps to cure illness. You're getting much more in tune with what keeps things together in life. You are finding that there are things worthy of praise, worthy of celebration. The knowledge that is coming towards you in your life is becoming powerful, and you're using it in the right way. I'm sensing there are people who have tried to discredit you, disservice you, and I'm sensing the karma is being turned on them. Sensing the angels have you in high favor, and they're going to bring you into a better level of understanding and help you to overcome the lower vibrational voices. The angels in general, via Kate, are calling you to walk away from what no longer emotionally serves you. You are protected to do so at this time, and you will be victorious upon doing so. Trust where Spirit is looking to navigate you, and it will give you a reason to feel successful. It's going to give you a reason to party. Blessings to you, my friend, and I do hope that it serves you. Pamila's honest opinion, just for laughs and crackers, can you read Aljosha's view of me? Blessings to you, and up next will be Maureen. Blessings, Mariah. I'm happy that served you. For Pamela, the Ace of Discs tied in with the Lust card. This is someone who has a very high liking of you. This is someone who's very drawn for you. I'm sensing this is somebody who is looking for an opportunity with you. There's someone who feels very connected to you. However, they're trying to cool their heels because they don't want to get over their heels again. They want to be too spun over. This is someone who seems to be looking for an opportunity with you and has a very high opinion of you. Blessings to you. I hope it serves you. Maureen, you are up next. Thank you kindly. Good afternoon, Stephanie. You are welcome via Kate. To be able to get your cards read, make a donation of any amount. I'm happy to read your cards. Check out the pinned post for further instructions. For Maureen, I see the Six of Discs. I see success. I see the Three of Swords, sorrow. Deeply ingrained pains in your life that you're working to transmute. Six of Discs, the success, the fertility, the accomplishment. I'm sensing that there are deep pains and deep sorrows within in your life. You know, at this time, Maureen, you have a lot to be proud of, but you have some wounds that you haven't addressed at some time for some time. Now that you've accomplished a success in this life, in your life, you're being called to transmute a little bit the sorrow to start building into the happiness. Someone's happiness can only be as large as their cavernous sorrow, and now it is time to fill it with divine light. You're being called to follow your absolute destiny. You're sitting in sorrow because your destiny is not aligned. You have the success, but where's the purpose? The universe is looking to help you transmute your situation to the absolute destiny that you are called to pursue. Blessings to you, Maureen, and I hope that serves you. We're going to be entering our last call, folks. Last call, donation, readings. Make any donation, get a reading. That simple. If you're looking for more advanced services, more than just a couple cards, perhaps you're looking for some training, life coaching, other consultation services, head on over to seldomdreams.com. I'm happy to guide you in your spiritual development, whether that's with card readings or whether that is with psychic training. I'm happy to be that guide for you on your journey. Check out our beautiful selection of obsidian mirrors, spheres, necklaces, our beautiful collection of items that we have available. We have international shipping for our whole selection. We also have a tarot class. We are meeting next on April 3rd. Check out the Eventbrite link either at seldomdreams.com or check it out on the YouTube channel. Follow the link to be able to access that. Any closing questions for the cards, or anyone want to just throw out a spirituality question? Topic for the chat to digest, to think about, and ponder. Thanks for hanging out, Sefez. It was an honor to have you here today. Book a personal reading through Seldom Dreams. Yep, at seldomdreams.com. How to make fast money. Let me put it this way. The internet. PayPal lets you send invoices and get paid right away. So what you need money in your bank account right now, ASAP. Hustle some money on the internet. Use PayPal as your checkout. That's my blunt answer for how to make fast money. There's a variety, endless people who are on the internet who need a whole variety of different services. Thank you, Pamela Honest. I'm going to be doing these live sessions a lot more now. Just changes up the vibe. I like being able to hang out with people rather than just kind of talking to myself in the room while I do the astrological forecasts with the cards. Definitely a nice way to change things up. How to be lucky? You're lucky because the energy around you is good. If you have tainted energy and vibration with you, that comes up in your luck and fortune. You know, your luck is a byproduct of your vibration. Your vibration is a further byproduct of your thoughts. Luck starts with thoughts. Believing in your luck is going to help to enhance your luck. So those who are lucky are people who believe that luck is for them. People who have bad energy, bad vibrations continue to attract those things. Via Kate says, what's a spell you'd like to share? All right, here's a really great love hack spell that I have to send you endless love and love partners and potential partners in your life. That's the secret to love, is that life will send you many individual faces. If you follow the trap of falling in love with these individual faces, you will always be eventually disappointed because of the law of impermanence. Nothing ever stays the same. That person will either move on or leave you at some point. However, if you learn how to fall in love with life, life will send you many faces, many blessings, many social situations, many heart throbs. Love can be sent to you countlessly and endlessly. If you put a limitation to love based off of a specific face, the universe can only send you love based off of those conditions. And that can create a lot of uncomfort for a lot of you. So for love, if you learn to fall in love with life instead of people, then you get endless love in this world. Jane just donated 50 Seldom Dreams memberships. Gods be praised. Goodness gracious. Oh my goodness gracious. Goodness gracious. Jane, thank you so much. Gods be praised. You are amazing. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Absolutely beautiful. Look at all those new green people in the chat. How generous. I agree. Oh, I'm definitely going to celebrate that by drawing some cards for the collective. If Jane, if you had a question, feel free to let me know. I'm happy to hook you up with a reading. That is a lot of new members. Oh my goodness. Gods be praised. Thank you, Jane. Wow. These cards are for reading energy. If you make a donation in the chat, I am happy to read the cards for you. They read your aura. It's through your aura we see the energies of where you're coming from and where you're going. For absolutely everybody, I'm going to draw 3 cards. You're being called at this time to protect your energy. There's this feeling of disappointment, this feeling of isolation. There's a path you believe in. There's a quest you believe in. You feel drawn by it. You feel tempted by it. You want to immerse yourself towards that goal, towards that dream. I am sensing that you are at this place in your life where you are tediously working to try to protect your energy. You are working tremendously hard to be guided by spirit to accomplish new things. You feel that there's this lingering pain because you feel let down. You feel that there are things that you're wishing go in your way. But it's time to protect that energy, solidify that one true vision that you have, and start the quest towards it. You have all the information in your mind. You need to put all your faith in where you're going and put none of it in the illusion that is distracting you. Because it is merely an illusion. Time, space, separation, all an illusion. If you find a way, there's a clever way to sneak by even the trickiest of NPCs in this world. That everything in this world has a way of getting through it, around it, and on top of it. And if you trust that the universe to show you the signs, and you stay calm and present in the moment, you will always be shown that way. Someone passes and you don't feel them depart. This is what I would say is that's just simply, what it is. That's somebody who is still working through things. If you sent a donation and it didn't show, it did not register. If you sent a donation and did not show, I would have gotten it on my end, did not register. If you want me to give you a moment before I sign off. But blessings to everybody who's joined us today. It's been an amazing live stream. We're now at 3 hours, 20 minutes. Interesting. Your browser was blocking the PayPal pop-up. Thank you for that feedback. That is helpful to know, Pamela. If you also donate at... Oh, I got it. Aladokesters, because the name is the same. Donated on PayPal. So I'm now going to read for Aladokester. I saw it was the same exact name on PayPal, so I'm going to draw these cards for you. Thank you kindly for coming to hang out. You can ask whatever question you so will, or no question at all. I want to get a house. Will I get it? We'll answer that bluntly, concisely, yes or no, and we'll also add a little bit more detail. I'm sensing that at this time, Aleph, things aren't adding up. There's too much strife, too much resistance. I'm sensing there's either a lack of cooperation from finances or certain opportunities are leaving at the wrong time. I'm sensing the universe wants you to focus less on your financial acquisitions and focus more on the love that is trying to come towards you in your life at this time. Powerful love wants to find you, immerse itself with you. Princess of Wands shows that you have found things that have inspired you. Sensing the universe wants you to clean your space energetically. It wants to see you improve as an individual before you purchase a home. That there's strife in your life that needs to be addressed, and there are needs and desires that need to be addressed. I'm sensing you're running to getting a house because you think it's going to meet these other needs, but the universe is saying it is something that should be coming afterwards. Blessings to you, my friend. I hope that's helpful. If someone else is looking to get their cards read, feel free to make any donation amount at Seldom Dreams or on PayPal, or just donate here in the super chat. Goddess Guru Melina as is definitely right. As hard as it is to hear that advice when you don't want to hear it, it is absolutely true. You have to build a home from within before you get the home. It is absolutely right. Blessings, Allah. I do think it will come in your life. It is not going to come at this current chapter, in this current process, because there's too many things that need your time and attention. Nays, Magical Tarot, blessings to you. Finances. The Two of Swords, peace, patience, waiting for the right opportunity, the right time to strike. I'm sensing the universe is trying to help you be on top of things, being in the right place at the right time to make things happen. Be patient for money to come through. It seems like it is a havoc place. It seems like it's a stressful place. It seems like there are a lot of things that are working against you, Nay. The Tower makes us want to flip out. The cards are saying be patient. The truth is being revealed about certain people in your life that they have been, I don't want to jump any conclusions, but they've definitely been detrimental to your financial position. They've been leeches for sure. And these people have caused some really obvious issues. Right now, the cards are saying have a level head because you're going to want to flip out. But however, you have to stay calm. It's not it's not the advice I want to give, but it's just what's coming through. There are many people who have lost fortunes and have rebuilt them in their lifetime. I'm sensing there are people who have done you wrong, Nay, but the universe will give you an opportunity to climb back up again. You're being called to be patient. Blessings to everybody. Thank you so much for tuning into the show today. Just going to close with just, the promotions that we have. We do online trainings, consultations at seldomdreams.com. Whether you're looking to just get your cards read or you're looking for some spiritual life coaching, happy to be your guide. We have a beautiful selection of obsidian mirrors, spheres, necklaces, multiple styles of obsidian necklaces. We have now silver hands for recharging your decks, your hands, whatever you want to put in these to commune with spirit. They are extremely soft. They feel powerful. These feel powerful. We have obsidian things. We have palm stones. I'm totally looking into getting more obsidian stuff for the store. So keep checking it out. We have online donation-based tarot classes. We meet once a month on Eventbrite. Go check out our website, seldomdreams.com, or just dig around on the YouTube channel to find the Eventbrite link to be able to sign up for that. If you prefer pre-recorded learning, just click join. Select Magus. On the YouTube channel, have access to our pre-recorded learning curriculum. Over 5 hours of learning material. It's going to give you your unfair advantage when it comes to reading the cards. Blessings, everybody. I will be tuning out. If you have any questions about what we cover, what we do, what we've discussed today, something comes up, feel free to email me, reach out, avery@seldomdreams.com. Stephanie, thank you. Thank you kindly for becoming an eternal friend. Advice on moving forward in life, in faith, not fear. Draw a couple cards for Stephanie, and then I'll draw some cards for Carlos. Way to jump in right at the end, guys. I got you. I appreciate you. So up first is Stephanie, a few cards for you. To the Empress, family, unity, support systems, soul allies. I see the Wheel of Fortune, I see the Aeon, and the Ten of Swords. There are things in your life that you need to stop trying to hold on to. If you continue to hold on to, you will get drawn down into the sorrows of it. The universe is testing you if you can accept that something is over in your life. The universe wants to send you to your soul tribe, send you to your destiny. Sensing you're holding tightly to people who do not believe in you, but you need to let go of to start moving forward on your soul journey. Stop living in fears, to stop thinking that people need to be in your life or that there's anything that you owe them. To put your faith in what it is that you want to create and trust yourself to become the most important part of completing that plan. The universe is testing you if you can walk away from what no longer serves you. Start moving towards your soul journey and find your true soul tribe that will help to bring you the extra mile, the extra journey. Now I'm going to draw some cards for Carlos. It's crazy the amount of people who call me Jack Black. I was looking down. Someone called me Jack Black earlier and wanted to see if the same person. Nope, not same person. I am blown away by the amount of people who think I look like Jack Black. I have never thought this, and then one day I'm on the internet and everyone's like, oh my God, you're Jack Black. I'm like, what? Someone has to really hash out to me what it is. I've been lost. I'm trying to figure it out. Does the Magus member have access to online tarot readings? Great question. No, but the online tarot readings are donation based. So I'm never going to hold it against you if you donate $1, a pound, €1 to come to class. The Magus membership, has the flat rate, per month to have access to the pre-recorded reading, but the online classes are donation based. So donate whatever you want. So now for Carlos, you see the Seven of Cups, lies, illusion, and deceit. Why is they not accepting that it's over? I'm sensing that they have a grudge. I'm sensing that they feel hell-bent on something. This is someone who is determined to prove their power. This is someone who doesn't want to see you go off and be happy. This is someone who clearly has a lot of unhealed energy within themselves. This is someone who has showed a lot of ugly sides of themselves. And I'm sensing this is someone who feels like they have a point to prove. This is someone who is just extremely toxic, and obviously you know this. You want to focus on your new happiness, but yet they're still trying to bring you back to their extreme seriousness. They're refusing to let it go because they want to get even. Unfortunately, they want to hurt you in the way that they feel hurt. It's unfortunately one of those really toxic situations. You are able to send gifts. Great question. That is a great question. I think if you click to join, you click join to become a member. And I think that it gives you an option to donate. I'm going to have to go troubleshoot this. I got to go test it myself. Let me see. All right, if you click join, no, that's a great question. How do you donate? If you go to the donate button, you can do membership gifting. There's stickers, there's super chat, there's membership, and there's membership gifting. Those are the different ways you can show support. Blessings, everybody. Yeah, so Jason, just press. It looks like it has a dollar sign. It's a rectangle with a dollar sign. It should be next to the picture of the chat. Some people find that they need to maximize their browser. Anyone else have questions before we're going out the door? If you also go to my normal videos, or the website, I have a direct link that will bring you to the membership page. But to send gifts on here, you click the money symbol, and then you hit either for the donating the memberships, there's a specific button for that. Christina, everybody's Monday night is going to be wild. It's going to be wild, crazy things that you do not expect to happen are going to happen. It is unpredictable. Well, friends, it's 333. Just about exerted my energy. I'm ready to tune off. It has been a blessing to have the opportunity to be able to read for you all today. If you want to sign up for our membership and you're struggling to get to it on the YouTube page, just click the link in the description box of our normal YouTube videos, or go to sellinggdreams.com and click the channel membership. What is life? An amazing question. Life is an experiment, and life is a rejog of your eternal memory. My divinity into yours. And until next time, blessings and take care.